See, the usual gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Woo! Woo! We heard from Bob, who's going crazy in Highland. If you're wondering who's making all that racket in Highland, it's Bob.
In Highland.
Yes. Is this because we're planning our Radio from Hell trip to New York next year? Is that why?
I don't know.
A sabbatical?
To see the stage adaptation of Prince's Purple Rain on Broadway in 2027?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Let's go crazy. Come on.
Why did we play Let's Go
Because.
Crazy?
Because
That's why.
that's
That's
why.
why? Oh, because
There
they
is
just
a-
announced that? Or
Yeah,
something?
there is a play featuring 20 different Prince tracks that they put together. Prince collaborators Morris Hayes and Bobby Z.
And they're stringing it together with some sort of story?
Well, it's Purple Rain the musical, so it will be the
Okay.
movie.
Well, there'll be other stuff too, because if there's 20 songs,
It's not all Purple Rain songs.
that's not just the album.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't typically like a musical, but of course I want to see this.
I like a musical, but I saw the Green Day one,
Take me with you.
and I saw the one about the Four Seasons too,
yeah.
and they just
Jersey Boys.
Yeah, they just kind of string them together.
It's
It's
an
mainly an
excuse
excuse
to-
for the songs.
Yeah, sure.
And the story's just kind of like, huh?
Well, that's what Mamma Mia is too.
Yeah, which I just don't care for those. I like a musical, but not those.
There's a Kinks one that's just in London.
Really?
It's been running for several years.
Huh.
You should
Called
go.
Sunny
Kieran.
Afternoon,
You should totally go.
and it's about the early days of the Kinks.
Get out of here, would you? Get on a plane. Get to London. I think it's When Doves Cry maybe my favorite Prince song.
Is it?
Maybe.
Yes, Lisa. Is the water warm
This
enough?
is Computer Blue,
Yes, Lisa.
and it's naughty.
Shall we begin?
Uh-huh.
Yes, Lisa.
I saw Grease in London.
I'm sorry.
There you go, Bill. That
Yeah.
was for you.
Well, whatever you do, and I learned this the hard way,
Okay.
don't show this video to 20-year-olds.
It's
Why?
sexy time.
No, they will laugh your ass.
Oh, really?
Yes, they laugh.
Your nieces?
Yep, and nephews.
Little corny for them, huh?
Yeah. Well, it was the crawling out of the bathtub at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's when
mean,
it starts, and
yeah.
they couldn't take it serious.
They're
after
right.
That,
Did you try to tell them it's all we had at the time?
Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and you. Just leave me standing
This is damn good.
alone in a world that's so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when the doves cry.
When he died, I went home and watched Purple Rain. I Would Die for You. And I think I would like to see it again on the big screen. Because it's really a concert film.
Yeah, because everything else around the concert
is
performances is terrible.
Yeah, I mean the story. It's
It's
it
a
is.
concert film.
It's what's his name? The Washington who plays his dad.
Yeah.
And he just glowers.
Yeah.
I really like Sign of the Times too.
That's
yeah.
not on Purple Rain, though.
No.
Oh, Baby, I'm a Star. This is the last song in the movie. End on a high note. You get an hour right here.
I like the keyboard player on these tracks. His name is Dr. Fink.
Yeah, he wears scrubs.
Well, it's comfortable.
He has surgery day today.
Look me over. Tell me, do you like what you see? Hey, I ain't got no money, but I'm rich on personality.
Anyway.
Yeah, nice.
All right.
Nice.
That all makes me happy. Thank you.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
Sure has. And now, we take a break, and then we'll come back, maybe. In this break time, this would give you a moment or two to gather your thoughts and say... And now. Say, gather your thoughts and call us at 877-602-9696, 877-602-9696, or text us 33986. We're here for you.
Mm-hmm. Garbett Homes.
Garbett Homes is here for you as well. Garbett Homes, building homes for more than 35 years, energy-efficient homes. That's the hallmark of Garbett, and that's certainly the kind of homes they've built in Murray. It's a little neighborhood they put together called The Gallery. Beautiful 3-story townhomes, 2 and 3 bedroom floor plans with flex space, priced competitively. The 490s to the 530s. You really should just go take a walk through. And I think you'll be very impressed with these townhomes. I think they have a couple of single-family homes available as well in that neighborhood. So it's Garbett Homes, minutes from Fashion Place Mall, shopping and restaurants, and easy access to I-15. Here's what you do: you get up to $15,000 when you sign. You sign on the dotted line. You get $15,000. They just give it to you. You can use it for whatever you want, furniture, whatever. Plus another $2,500 toward closing costs if you mention X96. Visit GarbettHomes.com. That's GarbettHomes.com.
Apparently, we have many the show, and they say that you can call and have them come special pick up your trash.
Yeah. Just look.
I'm
up,
going to do that.
Just look up Salt Lake City waste.
Yeah, I'm on the page right now. I was hoping I could just do it online, but I think I have to call.
I think you do too.
But
it seems to me I did it once for some. I missed the trash day or something.
Because like we wanted to eat outside last night because the weather's nice, but the full garbage can is in the backyard and it's stinky. I can't wait a week to have it gone.
My garbage never smells. I never. No, that's not true. My garbage doesn't stink.
My garbage never smells.
I got. Have we got a second here?
Yeah.
I
was going to give you a gift, but...
a gift?
Yeah.
Well, my story can wait.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say I got locked in my own house last night. In a room of my house, and I couldn't get out.
You got locked in.
Right. So the house I live in it's pretty big, and it has some rooms that are not used much, and particularly the room where the exercise bike is. But I decided I was going to use the exercise bike, and I went in. So I went into that part of the house, and there was there's a door. I opened the door, and there was a piece of thick paper stuck in the door. Like for some reason, my wife had stuck this paper in there, and I didn't think too much about it. So I opened the door, and I just put the paper down on the counter, and then closed the door and went over and used the exercise bike, and then went over and tried to open the door, and I couldn't. It was
because the paper was the thing.
Yeah, the thing was keeping it open.
Yeah.
And so there was one other person in the house upstairs. I didn't have my phone, so I'm pounding on the door and yelling and pounding and yelling and pounding. I was finally my child heard it and came down and couldn't open the door from the outside. Had to get a bunch of tools. I was
Were you
in
going to
there.
call the fire department? You almost called the fire department.
I was in there for 45 minutes. Couldn't get out. Finally, Flora got the door handle off and opened up, and I got out. But it's just stuck in there. Stuck. Stuck in my own
Well,
house.
that'll teach you to mess with the door thing.
No kidding. And
It was there for a reason.
I know that was a very stupid move on my
You
part.
thought you knew better.
I just didn't think one way or the other, and that was my problem.
Okay.
Six.
All right, 6:20. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, I'm for that. We will get it over with as quickly as we can. And right now, you should call us or text us. 33986 is the text number. You can call us at 877-602-9696. Is there a sponsor here?
Oh,
Gene?
heavens no.
All right, then, the moon. It is essentially a full moon, really. Well, tomorrow they're saying officially the moon is full tomorrow at 8:35 a.m. The moon will rise today at 8:37 p.m., today being Tuesday. It's the 28th day of July in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's Buffalo Soldiers Day,
Dreadlock Rasta.
commemorating the first peacetime all-black Army regiments formed after the Civil War. These brave men played a crucial role in shaping the American West. They fought in the Indian Wars. The Native Americans gave them the title of Buffalo Soldiers. Nobody knows quite why. But
Well, we need to get that display out of the Smithsonian.
Oh, yeah, we
right.
can't remember that.
Can't remember that.
It's National Soccer Day, World Nature Conservation Day. Oh, boy. National Milk Chocolate Day. And it's National Water Park Day. And if you don't like the world you're living in, take a look around. At least you've got friends. This is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. Carrie Jackson, Bill Allred. Hello! That's Gina Barberi over there. And now, it's still Gina Barberi.
Yeah.
Are you going somewhere today?
Am I going somewhere today?
Yeah, after work.
No.
Are
Where do you think you're going?
You're wearing extra makeup.
I'm wearing the same makeup I wear every day.
Are you really?
You just don't look. Bill, you never look at me anymore.
Well, I look at you on the
You don't-
TV screen, and it
You don't
looks
bring me
different to
flowers. You don't.
Katie for short is our excellent producer, Katie Solo. And who's in there? Dawson is helping out. I assume Lakai is in the
Lakai
back.
is in the back, yep.
And the dog is there resting away. There he is. Back.
I mean, Howard Jones will be here today. So I hope I look nice for
allegedly.
Howard.
You look like you have a little bit more makeup on
It's
than you normally do.
it's my exact thing. I mean, I'll take it as a compliment.
I mean, you look nice.
Thank
I'm
you.
not just.
Bill, I can tell you my routine if you want.
I don't really care. I don't. It doesn't matter.
All right.
So check-ins 877-602-9696 or 33986. I'm pretty torqued. Tell me why this bothers me.
What's that?
There's a headline here on the Fox News website. France wildfires make headlines, but Utah has burned 1,000 more acres. Why does that bug me?
I don't know.
Don't know.
It's all bad.
It's making it sound like, well, yeah, sure, France has wildfires, but Utah's has burned more than 1,000 acres.
why
100,000
isn't everybody
acres.
talking about our fires?
Well, yeah, come on. I mean, France, but here in Utah, we're burning more acres than they are.
If only we'd have raked the sagebrush. You should rake the sagebrush.
I don't know. It just France suffering through the worst fire year on record. But they still trail Utah in acres burned. It says here. Well, come on, France, get with it.
All right, let's go to Adam, first of all.
Adam, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for letting me listen.
Mm-hmm.
Geek Show says hey.
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 And Gina,
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Thanks,
You can
Adam.
do it.
What's up?
So, actually, wanted to thank you for that farting around. That was great.
Well, good. Glad
And
you liked it.
I have something to add to it, some trivia.
Mm-hmm.
So when they were filming Purple Rain, they'd spent the day filming a bunch of scenes for the montage that's in the middle of it. And the director mentioned to Prince that they needed to decide what song they were going to play over the montage.
Mm-hmm.
So that night after filming, Prince goes home, comes back the next day, and he has 2 songs that he'd written and composed and recorded. And one of them was Dove's Cry.
Really? It was that fast?
That
Man.
scene.
Yeah. That's pretty remarkable. You remember what the other one is?
They didn't say. The trivia thing I read on IMDb didn't say.
Well, that's pretty remarkable. He was a multi-talented
genius.
guy. Multi-talented. All right. Thanks, Adam.
Thanks, Adam.
All right. Have a good day.
See ya.
Let's go to Rylan. Is it Rylan?
Rylan, yes.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, I'm calling because on this day, Payson native and former Social Distortion drummer Chris Reese was born.
Oh.
Oh,
And I thought maybe sometime during the show, maybe you could work that into the program and maybe we could hear some Social Distortion this afternoon or this morning.
that's a possibility. It's a possibility.
Thanks for alerting us to that on this day.
Is he still their drummer?
No, he was their drummer from 83 to 94.
Mm-hmm.
So the 3 best albums, probably that somewhere between Heaven and Hell, their self-titled album.
Is he a
And
friend
Mom's
of?
Little
Is he a
Box.
friend of yours?
Yeah,
Yeah. What's he doing now?
he lives in Santa Barbara, and he owns or Long Beach, and he owns a bar called the Pike, and he owns a house in Payson and rents it out, and in Goshen and rents it out. But I see him; he's coming down this weekend actually.
Well, tell him we said hi.
Yeah.
They'll do.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right.
See you later.
It's that Dawn.
Oh, Dawn.
Hello.
What's up?
I just wanted to call in and say, hey, thanks for taking Friday off so we could have some best ofs, and heard Sister Dottie and the thing what are Mormons doing and what Gentiles are doing for the 24th. That was really good. And I actually heard myself again on the playback about, it was the X poll about what should be Utah's smell. And I'm like, well, I was going to pick green Jello with shredded carrots, but that was already taken. So it was a toss up between the lake effect smell or the sewage treatment plant. So that was really good. Thanks so much.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, maybe
it's,
we should take more time off so we can play more best ofs. That's what I'm getting.
And
Yeah.
and isn't it interesting, Dawn, to find that you are a minor star of the Radio from Hell show?
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah.
I love you, man.
A very minor star, but
But
a
still.
star nonetheless. All right.
All right, Dawn.
See you, Dawn.
See you, Dawn.
All right. Thanks so much.
Bye-bye. Medic Jack checking in from Eagle Mountain. Congratulations to the Utah Talons.
Well, it's a softball team. Yeah.
Worked majority of their home games on the campus at the University of Utah. Every game was a sellout and televised Amy. Bus driver Troy, Sketchy Blake of Ogden. Let's see. Dearly beloved, I'm enjoying my cup of Mill Creek coffee this fine morning.
Mill Creek Coffee. Yes.
Mixer driver Shane wondering what's it all for in Vineyard.
What's it all for at these
Oh,
games?
okay, all right. Max Power here. Wait, you're not mad at me? For once in my life, I'm confused. Zane in Dallas checking in, 100 degrees, 75% humidity today, low 100s all week.
It's not much better here, Zane, I hate to tell you.
Yeah. You got more humidity than we do, but it's about the same here. Dave of Westbrook checking in. Let's see. My faith in humanity was slightly restored when my truck was hit over the weekend, and a note was left with contact info that actually reached the person.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah. Aaron from Alpine checking in on this fine Tuesday morning. Sleepless in Sandy, still mourning Prince.
Me too.
Sean Capp checking in. April in American Fork. Pittsburgh listener Mauricio Paez checking in. Katie in Sanpete County. Jello Salad Annie. Kira and Andy going down the Prince hole.
You could spend weeks there.
Yeah. Government worker Alan. Prince is a national treasure. Great farting around. Meshach of Erda. Aaron from Bountiful checking in. Tristan from the Second Valley Over checking in. Mikkel of Reno. Jill from Sandy, thanks for the opener. Love Prince in the morning. Must be hormonal, though. Since when Dove's Cry got me all teary-eyed thinking of when he died. I was devastated. Dr. Neil here, still alive. Zoology teacher Vanessa checking in, getting ready to return to SLC from visiting daughter in Arizona.
Dr. Neil also says the problem with the French fires is that it's ruining the wine of Bordeaux.
Yeah.
Colorado Tony. Okay, I'm up. 6 hours of sleep was not enough. Chef Roy checking in. Jamaica John checking in, back from a vacation with no internet. Tim the Tree Guy, it's hot.
Yeah.
Woodworker Willie.
Attorney Ryan in Tokerville. He's the guy that we tried to get to be the president of the University of Utah. He says, tell Howard Hay for me.
All right. Meg the Manager, Cindy of Sunset. James in Ogden. Gina, what's your routine?
Well,
What is your routine, Gina?
Well, you asked.
You're not going to tell him?
you want it? No, we don't have time.
All right.
Oh, it's rather lengthy then.
Yeah, maybe if we have time later, I can go.
Maybe later.
You know, I just do the 3 S's and I'm done.
That might be my sign off today, Bill. Do the 3 S's.
3 S's and I'm out.
Let's see. UDOT not reporting anything, but I do need to tell you about this. Ongoing Interstate 215 construction project will force a weeks-long closure of multiple exits and off-ramps starting today at 8 p.m. Utah Department of Transportation will close 3 northbound I-215 off-ramps, including the main route to the airport from the south. Expects to reopen them just ahead of the Labor Day holiday. The following ramps will be closed for the next 5 weeks. Northbound I-215 to westbound I-80. That's the primary route to the airport.
Oh, good.
Northbound I-215 to eastbound I-80 closed for approximately 35 days. Northbound I-215 to Redwood Road closed through October 2nd. Redwood Road to northbound I-215 ramp also remains closed through next July. So good luck getting to the airport. That's traffic.
Let's do it all at once, shall we?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We're going to take a break, play a song, and after that song, it's Big Boy News and the Dead Celebrity Game. Frank Christ Presents, all coming up. Let's see. Utah Word on the way. And allegedly Howard Jones here in the studio at 9:30.
We shall see.
I never say for sure with the rock stars because you never know.
If he's here, he's here.
Yep. Ranlife.com/X96.
Oh, Ran Life, local mortgage company. I've used them myself, and they are terrific at what they do. And they have a program that can help you get into a home faster, sooner. Ran Life Home Loans, it's their down payment assistance program. This is an in-house program. It's not something that they're using outside money for. It's the way they can handle it. Ran Life helps cover upfront costs like your down payment and closing costs, and you can get into a home sooner. They have these 2 flexible options designed to fit different financial situations, so you choose which one is best for you. Well, actually, they'll help you choose. Although you may look at them and go, oh, that's exactly what I need. It's all about making the path to home ownership simpler, more accessible, and less stressful. Your front door might be closer than you think. All you need to do is visit ranlife.com/X96 to learn more. That's ranlife.com/X96. What did we decide we're doing here? We were talking about it off the air. Did we make
decide?
a decision? Because I was once I said, well, I don't care. Then I put my head down and I took a brief nap. So I'm not sure what
Well,
we're
as I
doing
recall, it's
It's Radio from Hell
Oh, a
with
list.
another list.
Oh.
Because people love a good list. X96.
We could do dueling lists.
I've got brilliant phrases, 11 brilliant phrases that make people trust you immediately.
In
That
this
could come-
in this new Trump era, that could come in very handy.
That could come in handy. What's your list?
Mine is weapon-inspired baby names that glamorize violence. And what reminded me of this is when Pete Hegseth was doing his confirmation and
he-
listing off or trying to list off his children.
He forgot some of his
He
kids'
forgot,
names.
but like one of them is Remington,
And one of them is Gunner.
or
But- But they don't all have.
they don't
weapon
all,
names.
but some of them do.
Well, I don't know.
Dueling list?
Why is Remington? Why is Remington a weapon name? That's a typewriter.
It's a gun, Bill.
I thought it was a razor blade.
And also a razor blade. Well, that could be a weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
well,
just back and forth.
All
All
right,
right, go
all right.
ahead. Who wants to start?
go ahead, Gina.
Shooter. These are
Shooter
names
Jennings.
people are giving their
Yeah.
children.
Waylon Jennings named his kid Shooter. Here's a brilliant phrase that will make someone instantly trust you.
Okay.
Maybe Pete Hegseth could have used this.
All right.
I'd love to hear more about your experience.
No, he would never do that.
No, probably not.
No.
But if you say that, people will think, well, there's a trustworthy person.
Colt.
Colt?
I've known several Colts.
Weapons-inspired baby names. You shouldn't name your
Yeah.
But again, I think of baby horse.
Yeah, I think
That's what I think of.
of Baltimore.
Yeah, there you go. They're the Baltimore Colts. They're not the Baltimore
No,
Guns.
they're not.
They're horses. Here's a phrase that will make people trust you immediately. I completely understand where you're coming from.
Pete Hegseth would never say that.
I don't think I'd ever say that either.
Ruger.
Who's naming their kid Ruger?
Somebody.
It's
These
around.
are names people have given
That's a
their
terrible
children.
I've
name.
heard it.
Terrible.
I think Ruger is also a candy, though, isn't it? A candy bar.
I don't
It's
know.
like a Ritter Sport, but they're Rugers.
I've never heard it.
I think that's true. Here's a phrase that you say this, people will instantly trust you. What can I do to help support you?
Yeah, Pete Hegseth would never say
No.
that.
He would never say that.
None of the Trump administration would
No.
ever say that.
Weapons-inspired baby names you shouldn't name your kids. Winchester.
Winchester Cathedral.
Charles Emerson
Winchester.
Winchester.
And it is a gun.
Well, yeah, but it's also a long storied,
Proper
era-
name.
Right, it's a long storied place in England. Make people trust you if you say, "I appreciate this about you," and then whatever this is, I really appreciate this about you.
Ruger, crisp, delicious chocolate
Yeah.
wafers.
It's like a Ritter Sport.
Yeah.
Except it's a Ruger.
It's a
Yeah,
British,
tell them you named your kid after a candy, though.
Yeah.
a British candy.
Yeah.
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 Cannon.
Well, there's a guy that they talk about every once in a while on the radio. His name is Rusty Cannon.
It's a terrible name.
He's a local political guy.
Is he?
Yeah, Rusty Cannon.
I don't trust him immediately.
I don't either.
Even if he were to say something like,
You did a great job navigating that situation.
still wouldn't trust Rusty Cannon.
No.
How about Blade?
Blade.
Blade, a weapon-inspired
That's-
baby name.
that's a-
Blade.
I named you after my favorite vampire hunter, my favorite daywalker.
That's a pretty bad name.
That is, yeah.
Here, you want people to trust you? Say this. Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? I have some thoughtful, honest feedback I'd like to give you.
Apparently, somebody named their kids this. Caliber.
Who would
I
do
don't.
this?
Apparently, somebody did.
Pete Hegseth would do
Yeah.
this.
I
Then
don't know if Caliber is a boy name or a girl name.
Is it Cal for short?
Yeah.
I don't think it matters. And then when that person dies, they would be an Excalibur.
Hey,
Oh,
Hey.
nice.
Here, people will trust you if you say this. Let's try looking at this from a different perspective.
That's something Pete Hegseth would say.
Maybe, yeah.
But his perspective would be skewed and white and male.
Weapon-inspired baby name Dagger.
Who would
No.
do that?
These are all names.
Now, Dagger is Dagger's a Marvel superhero.
A good guy or a bad
no,
guy?
good girl.
Oh, good
A
girl.
good girl?
Yeah,
Okay.
Cloak and Dagger.
Dagger. I don't know. Here, you want people to trust you, say things like this. You know, I think I need some space to think about this. That's what that is you're putting things off. That's what
Yes,
it says to me,
exactly.
yeah.
Weapon-inspired baby name, Beretta.
Well, hey, come on, Robert Blake.
You know, the guy what murdered his wife. So I'll name my
Beretta.
name my kid after him.
You can take that to the bank. All right, let's see. So this will inspire people to trust you. And nobody in the Trump administration would ever say this.
No.
I will take full responsibility for this.
That will never be said. In the next 4 years,
Nope.
that will never be said.
No.
This is sounds like a Sarah Palin kid. Trigger. You
No,
call him,
That's
you call him,
that's Roy Rogers' horse.
call him
horse.
Trig.
Trig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And trig sounds like a venereal disease.
Yes.
Got a bad case of trig.
Yeah.
Here now, this you will never hear from the Trump administration.
Okay.
This is a phrase that make people respect you. I respect your privacy.
That's not
Never going to hear that.
No, you will never hear that.
No.
Just some text coming in about the weapon baby names.
Mm-hmm.
My son goes to school with a renegade.
Oh, God.
Shooter McGavin from Happy Gilmore.
Well, yes.
I have a cousin named Ruger.
Named after a candy.
I know a Gage.
Oh yeah,
It says
Gage.
here.
That's
I know
another-
Gage. We all know
Yeah,
Gage.
we all
Gage
know
Frohr.
Yeah.
No weapon inspired baby.
Gauge
names.
is also an old term for a marijuana cigarette.
That's true.
Give me a gauge,
Hope
man.
you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
6:40. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. And right after that, it is Frank Christ Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, they're just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
Tickets to see Dirty Heads on 311 August 8th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
Dirty Heads at Utah Zone 311. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to get those tickets. Playing Frank Christ Presents. But first, Big Boy News brought to you by...
Help Utah kids start school with confidence. Over 200 kids at the Road Home need your help with back-to-school clothes, shoes, backpacks, and more. X96 invites you to be a child's advocate. Visit x96.com or appletreeforkids.com for more information and to donate.
And don't ever forget...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Rick Moranis reunited with Spaceballs cast members at San Diego Comic-Con after nearly 4 decades. And he revealed that he kept the original glasses from the film, which were used to recreate Lord Dark Helmet's look. The new one will feature the original stars alongside newcomers and set to release in April of next year. Moranis says stepping back into Lord Dark Helmet's oversized helmet for the first time in nearly 4 decades took some getting used
that
to.
long, wow.
Yeah. And
I'm so glad that he got a big warm reception. That's nice for him.
I kept having to pinch myself because I would look at Daphne Zuniga and Bill Pullman and George Weiner, Earl Sanders, and there were all these young people. And he said, I realized that I was their age 39 years ago when we made this. And here we are now, and my kids are the age of this. I felt like I was in a time warp. But I was in that outfit wearing the helmet, and it just felt very strange, to be honest with you. But then it started to feel really good, and I started to love it. He sort of stepped away from acting for quite some time. I think his wife died, as I recall.
Yeah, he just raised his kids.
Took care of his kids.
And he made music.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like 3 CDs worth of folky, kind of music.
Neighbors in a Weber County neighborhood are relieved to be back home after they had to evacuate because of a fast-moving fire that burned right up to their homes in Washington Terrace. Washington Terrace City Manager Tom Hansen, and if you don't know, Washington Terrace is it's kind of like a suburb of Ogden, although it's its own city. He said about 250 homes had to be evacuated as a precaution. A home and a trailer were damaged. A civilian and a Weber County Sheriff's Office deputy were both burned by the fire. The condition of the civilian is unknown. The deputy was treated for minor injuries. Kevin Kundick lives in the neighborhood and was one of those evacuated. He said he was by the ridge line and he saw the flames get very close to his house. It approached rapidly. It came quickly and it came over the overhead. He's a former firefighter and he found himself on the other side of this fire. I was thinking, what can I do to help here? I've seen the exact situation before, and it is scary all the time. Crews from the Weber Fire District, Riverdale Fire, Mountain Green, South Weber Fire, and many other agencies helped put out the fire. And fortunately, I mean, there are pictures of there's that's not the fire. I don't.
Yeah,
think.
it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Isn't that the one that was in Roy? By the train tracks?
No, I think that's the Washington.
There is a picture where you can see the flames are coming up on this yard, and like there's a swimming pool there and stuff. And
that one. There you go.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that got very close to.
There's video of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Forecasters warn extreme heat this week could worsen what officials say in France and Spain are already calling the worst wildfire season in modern history, with thousands of firefighters, troops, and volunteers racing to try and contain dozens of blazes. We need to realize that we're facing a totally unprecedented fire, said President Emmanuel Macron of France on Monday as he visited the fire department of Bordeaux, noting that the country is facing very harsh weather conditions, including rising temperatures and strong winds. The situation we're facing today is the hardest that we've ever recorded, the hardest since World War II, he said. With almost 2 months of summer still ahead, 2026 has already shattered the fire records in France. Prime Minister Sébastien Lecornu wrote on social media on Monday. They have just about 287,000 acres and Spain, they're 378,000 acres have burned this year.
Everything's fine.
And then, of course, there's here in the United States, a tornado tore through a northeastern Wisconsin community on Monday as part of a system of severe storms that knocked out power to tens of thousands of people. Downed trees, leveled buildings, ripped roofs off of homes, and shut down at least one city as it tried to emerge from the damage. Mayor Austin Hammond of Menasha, Wisconsin, declared a total state of disaster on Monday, and the city of Menasha Police Department issued a curfew beginning at 10 p.m. Monday evening until 5 a.m. Tuesday. Downed power lines and debris devastated the area. At least one emergency shelter was open for affected residents. Traffic in Menasha was also temporarily suspended because trees were down all over the roads and power lines were down. And then the storm moving along and it's moving into New Jersey, and they're expecting severe weather there today. It's just, it's almost beyond speech. And there was a terrible earthquake in Japan.
6.7, I think.
Shook things up pretty well there. I don't have that right in front of me. We'll talk about that next hour. And how about let's talk about how the measles. Okay, Utah state officials have so far confirmed 514 measles cases this year, including dozens from a spike in the spring. That total amounts to roughly 22% of the nation's measles cases this year. 22% of them are here in Utah. Among all 50 states, only South Carolina has seen more measles cases than Utah this year, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Way to go, Utahns. Keeping on top of it.
Thanks, Joe Rogan.
That doesn't include the 197 cases reported in Utah last year, the first of which was documented in early June of 2025, according to the Utah Department of Human Services. Where are these measles cases? Well, Utah County, 116 cases. Let's see. Where else is pretty high? Southwestern Utah, down in St. George area, down 266 cases. I think they're leading. 138 cases in Tri-County area. This is just, it is the most measles cases since the outbreak began last year. 266, the Southwest Utah Health District, which is made up of Washington, Iron, Kane, Beaver, and Garfield counties.
I have two little nieces who are like a year old.
Mm-hmm.
And I am, so that's too little or just barely to be vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
I worry about people that have babies that are out in the world and they could catch measles. It's not just about deciding whether you want your kids to be vaccinated or not. You can pass it to other tiny people that haven't had a chance to be vaccinated yet, and it's very, very dangerous.
We strongly encourage vaccination of all people older than 1 year of age, regardless of an exposure risk, said the Utah Health Department. One of the best ways to protect kids is to surround them with protected adults. Let's see, one more quick story here. How about, Punch the Monkey.
Oh, little Punch?
Yes, Punch the Monkey has come a long way for a little monkey who started life alone.
Yeah.
The Japanese macaque whose bond with a plush orangutan turned him into an international sensation, celebrated his birthday this weekend, and fans made sure he knew he wasn't forgotten. According to AP News, the monkey received 2,500 birthday cards from supporters around the world, far more than the zoo could display, pinned to the walls of the city zoo in Chiba near Tokyo. Born in 2025, Punch was abandoned by his mother shortly after birth, believed to be due to exhaustion. Zookeeper stepped in to nurse him and gave him a stuffed orangutan to cling to, and he's now doing well, but he still loves his little stuffed orangutan.
Of course, yeah.
Punch the Monkey, 1 year old.
Sports weather traffic.
Well, Utah Talons sweep the Chicago Bandits to win the second straight pro softball crown. We actually have a lot of fans of the Utah Talons here. This happened on Sunday at Davis Diamond in College Station, Texas, sweeping the Chicago Bandits in a best-of-3 series to capture their second straight title. So far in the 2-year existence of the Young League, which is backed by Major League Baseball, the Talons have cemented an early legacy in a dynasty. In that case, they're not just writing a story with a happy ending, they're adding to softball's history books. That came in from the Tribune, written by Molly Keshin. Thank you for sending that in. I don't know if you were going to cover, Bill, the shooting of Kansas City Chiefs coach's wife. I don't know if you had that.
I heard that story this morning. I don't have it in front of me. Go ahead.
More details in a new video have emerged showing a moment Kansas City Chiefs coach Eric Bieniemy's son Elijah was arrested for shooting his mother. Elijah, 27, was arrested after police responded to reports of a shooting at the family's home in Virginia. The victim, Eric's wife, Mia, was rushed to the hospital after police say she suffered serious injuries. She's in stable condition.
Did any comment on
no
why?
comment on why yet, what happened, but sports and/or crime desk will follow that for you. Weather. So it's 79 right now. Mostly sunny, slight chance of thunderstorms. We just have that kind of nice little afternoon thing where it gets kind of windy and cloudy and maybe rains a little tiny bit, but still very hot. 96 for a high today. We stay in the 90s today and tomorrow, and then we pop back up into the crazy 100s for several days, it looks like.
What?
I know, right?
What?
Traffic. Let's see. Nothing reported by UDOT in the last hour. Let me see if anybody has sent anything in via text. That's you, folks. That's you telling me what you're seeing on the roads. Maybe it's a fire. Maybe it's a train stuck on the tracks. I don't know. I don't know till you tell me. You got to text it in. 33986.
It's Frank Christ, ladies and gentlemen. The Grim Reaper. The Reaper of Celebrity Souls.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Hi, Frank.
How you doing today, Frank?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just fine.
Oh,
That's good. Good to know, Frank. Frank is, as you would expect a Grim Reaper to be. He is a skeleton. He wears the robe, he carries a scythe, and he scoots around on an electric scooter because, well, he doesn't like horses.
I really don't.
Yes. And
Other Reapers use the horses
all
still?
the other Reapers.
All of them do.
Oh, there's
okay.
a stable.
yes, somebody has to clean it up.
It's not me.
No.
That's somebody else's curse.
Yeah.
Frank is cursed with reaping the souls of celebrities. And why is that a curse?
Because I love our precious celebrities.
I know you do, and it hurts you when they die.
Oh, they're so important.
I know they are.
They're more important than you.
Well, yes.
Or me.
Yes. When a celebrity dies, Frank whisks to the scene, checks and makes sure, and they're usually pretty
Yes.
accurate. They're dead, right?
I was watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Celebrity Edition.
Oh,
I wanted
okay.
to check on Larry David.
No.
Is he fine?
Oh, he's just fine.
Oh,
Is
okay,
the
good.
thing? Yeah.
Good. And then Frank loads the essence or the soul of that celebrity into his sidecar of his electric scooter and whisks them off to the distribution center. And then from there they go where we know not.
It's hell usually.
Okay. Frank joins us every day to play the game we call Frank Chris
They're
Presents.
fine. They're just fine.
He gives me a list of 4 actors. 3 of the actors on that list are in
they're
fact,
just fine.
but one of them Frank has taken, and we need a contestant to see if they can suss out the dead celebrity and thereby win a prize.
Annie is here.
Annie, good morning. How are you?
Good. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fine. Just fine.
That's good, Annie. I'm glad you're fine. Annie, if you can identify the dead celebrity here, you will win what, Gina?
You will win tickets to see Dirty Heads and 311 August 8th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
All righty, you ready to do that?
So cool.
Oh yeah.
I am.
Okay, because
I'm gonna try.
we didn't work on Pioneer Day. We weren't here, but Frank decided he would give me a list of actors in movies about people with the pioneering spirit. All right, here we go. Number 1, Lois Smith. She played supporting roles in dozens of movies: East of Eden, 5 Easy Pieces, Resurrection, Fatal Attraction, Fried Green Tomatoes, among them. Also known for extensive stage work like winning a Tony for The Inheritance and nominations for her performances in The Grapes of Wrath and Buried Child. Her pioneer spirit movie, she was in a movie called Iron Jawed Angels about the radical wing of the women's suffrage movement and pioneering nonviolent tactics to secure the right of women to vote. Number 1, Lois Smith. Number 2 is Max Gale, best known for being Wojo on the sitcom Barney Miller, for which he won 2 Emmys. He won a daytime Emmy for the soap opera General Hospital, and he was in the original stage production of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, his pioneer spirit movie. It's 42. Jackie Robinson, breaking the Major League Baseball's modern color line, pioneering racial integration in American sports. Number 2, Max Gale. Number 3 celebrity on this list, Carol Baker. She was one of the early members of the Actors Studio and starred in several critically acclaimed westerns like The Big Country, How the West Was Won, and Cheyenne Autumn. She was in the Disney movie The Watcher in the Woods alongside Betty Davis, and then she spent about 10 years in Europe acting in Italian slasher movies. Her pioneer spirit movie, it was How the West Was Won, an epic multi-generational saga tracking a pioneer family's westward expansion over several decades of American history. Number 3, Carol Baker. And finally, number 4, Carrie Snodgrass, best known for her role in Diary of a Mad Housewife. She made her debut in Easy Rider. Other films include Murphy's Law, White Man's Burden, Blue Sky, Rabbit Run, and The Fury. Her pioneer spirit movie, she was in a movie called The Ballad of Little Joe. An exiled society woman disguises herself as a man to survive independently and establish a homestead in the rough American West. Number 4, Carrie Snodgrass. All right, one of those actors is dead, Annie. Who is it?
Is it number 4?
It is, in fact, Carrie Snodgrass.
See, you did great, Annie.
did
You were worried.
That was a guess. That was a total guess.
That was a guess? Yeah, she died in
Yes.
2004. She was only 58. She was Neil Young's partner for quite some time. They had a child.
Really?
They had a child together, yeah.
Too soon.
And yeah, she was I forget what she died of. It was unexpected, however. All right, congratulations, Annie. You've won the tickets. Say thank you.
Thank you. I'm so excited and happy.
Good.
Aw, that's nice.
Hang on, Annie. Katie will tell you how to get your tickets.
All right. Well, I have to go check on some precious celebrities.
Mm.
Oh, well, Simon Kirk from Bad Company.
Who?
77 today.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll be a shooting star eventually.
There you go.
Sally Struthers is 79.
Well.
Last surviving member of All in the Family.
Little girl.
yeah.
Little Goyle.
Little Dale.
Jim Davis, 81.
Oh, Garfield?
He made Garfield.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like Mondays either.
Right.
Maybe that's what I'll take him.
On a Monday?
Yeah, he'll really hate Mondays. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
Infiniteam, you're assembling. Thank you. I-215 northbound on the east side belt, back up to the I-80 interchange, back to 33rd South. I wonder if this is due to those ramp closures, perhaps? Sketchy Blake says, no train stuck on 12th Street in Ogden today. Thank you for sending that in and letting us know. Whatever you're seeing, you can also send it in, 33986.
All right. We will take a break. KXRK Provo. We'll be back after these with maybe a Utah word of the day.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll let you know. Well, if you stick around, you'll find out. Haster Games, 6831 South State Street. They've been doing the tabletop role-playing board games for as long as anybody I know has been involved in it. And they know their stuff, and they'll let you try the games out before you buy them. They usually have an extra one open, just ready for it, to you to try it out to see if it's for you. Board games, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, dice, figures, paints, latest board games. Haster has it. This week at Haster, newest release for Magic the Gathering, featuring superheroes and villains from Marvel Comics, including Captain America, Black Panther, Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom. Booster boxes, booster packs, collector's packs, commander decks, and draft night boxes available now. Gift bundles are available now as well. The artwork on these is amazing. Also, the new edition for Warhammer 40K is on shelves at Haster. 11th edition is now available. Special release box Armageddon. Core rules, Dominatus narrative deck, the Combat Patrol Companion also available. There's a new starter set, and getting started sets are available now. So stop by the store. Yes, they have a website, hastergames.com, but you really need to stop in and see what they've got, because they've got it. 6831 South State Street, Haster Games.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
It's one of the most hotly debated public lands issues of the past several decades. The reintroduction of the gray wolf into Yellowstone National Park. Now, a similar controversy is brewing in Utah's state capital. Tonight on PBS, Frontline looks at the movement to reintroduce penguins into Salt Lake City. As recently as 40 years ago, Magellanic penguins roamed free in the tree-lined neighborhoods of Salt Lake's Avenues district. The flightless birds had few natural enemies, and their huge flocks were a common sight. But unrestricted hunting, family pets turned predator, and encroaching civilization all took their toll on these funny, waddling creatures, and they eventually became extinct in Salt Lake City. Join Frontline correspondents as they talk to the old-timers who still remember what it was like when penguins walked the Abs.
Well, what I remember most was the mess. Now, there were some that thought the penguins was cute. That is until they lived up here and had to clean up all the poop.
Oh, I do miss 'em. I remember when I was just a little shaver. You'd fall asleep to the sounds of 'em making that weird call they do. It was kind of scary. And kind of romantic, too, when you think about it.
Frontline will talk to the people who want to bring the penguins back to Salt Lake and to those who oppose it.
The penguins were here as a natural part of the environment. The delicate ecosystem of the Avenues District, and of Capitol Hill for that matter, will remain out of balance until the penguins are brought back.
Well, most of us in law enforcement in Salt Lake are against reintroducing the penguin into the city. I mean, we've got our hands full already, what with the gangs and such. Besides, a pack of them little bastards killed my grandfather's brother years ago. You know, they say that penguins are shy and won't approach humans, but I know different.
Will the penguins return to Salt Lake City? It's an in-depth look at the entire issue tonight on Frontline.
Yeah, we heard from Bobby in Riverton, who's willing to hook up with Granny in Riverton.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Bobby's not got a lot of options in Riverton. So.
Riverton.
You don't want it, Riverton.
Well,
Riverton.
Yes. Yes, Riverton.
Are we going to?
Yeah, let's do it. Utah word of the day.
I thought we were going to do a rerun, but all right. Here we go.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is...
I bet there'll be several words. So we're going to check in with former mayor of Mona, Don Criddle, and his son Denver, and I think there's some news, right? Right, Don?
Yeah,
you need
yes, ma'am. There is news, and thank you for welcoming us into your studio here. Well, my son Denver, I thought this would be the good time to break it to him.
This place is really nice.
It is, isn't it, Denver?
I mean, compared to what we live in.
Well, it is. Well, we're getting a new double wide next year.
A new one?
A new double wide. Well, it's a used double wide.
But it'll be new to me.
It'll be new to you. That's right. You have not lived in it before. But
It's going to be exciting. I hope I don't get lost.
I have some bad news for you, Denver.
Oh, no.
I know you feel very strongly about this.
You sound very serious.
Well, I am. Your namesake has passed. The man that I named you after has passed.
Bob Denver?
No, not Bob Denver.
Yes, Gilligan.
I know it's Gilligan. No, not Bob Denver. It wasn't him.
Denver Pyle?
No, it was not Denver Pyle. He was from the Waltons. No.
Not Denver Pyle?
It was not Denver Pyle.
What about John Denver?
No.
I'm named after John Denver.
No, you're not named after John.
Rocky Mountain High.
You're not named after John Denver, and you're not named after a Denver Alma either.
Mona, Utah.
No.
Rocky Mountain High.
No,
Who?
Dolly Parton's brother, Denver Parton, has passed.
I don't know who that is.
He's Dolly Parton's brother. He was 82, and he was a crane operator. Denver.
Crane operator.
A crane operator
at 82.
Yeah. Well, I think
he'll fall
retired.
out.
He was a retired crane operator. But I named you after him because, well, I mean, you put a blonde wig on Denver Parton and slap a couple of falsies on him. He looks just like his sister.
Really, Daddy?
Exactly like his sister. It's amazing.
Does he have large?
Well, he would have to have falsies. That's what I said. A pair of falsies.
Well, that's gender affirming care, Daddy, and we're against that.
That's right. Now, the funeral home tells us that the funeral will be upcoming, and I think you and I are going to travel and attend that funeral.
Where's it going to happen?
It's at the Atchley Funeral Home.
Atchley?
Yeah. And Denver Parton has passed. He was preceded in death by his wife, Carolyn Parton, and his dad, Lee Parton. Now, his sister, Dolly, is okay. She's fine. Although she tells a story about her mother sewing her toes back on.
What?
Yeah. I just found that in the obituary.
Well, that happened to me once.
Dolly Parton says, I was 6 or 7. I jumped across a fence and onto a mason jar, and I cut 3 of my toes. My little one, toe on my right foot almost fell off. And my mom took the same needle she used to make quilts with and sewed my toes back on. That's what she says.
Is that frontier medicine, Daddy?
I think that's what it was. They lived out in they didn't live in a big city.
They lived in a holler.
They lived, exactly. We live in Mona, and they lived out in a holler.
Daddy, are you sure I'm not named after Denver Pyle?
Well, no.
Uncle Jesse from Dukes of Hazzard?
I know who it is.
Because I've been telling everybody that's who I've been named after.
Well, then you could just keep up with that if you want.
Oh,
go
good.
ahead.
I wasn't going to make a whole bunch of phone calls and tell people that I was named after
Denver.
Dolly Parton's brother.
Denver Parton. Well, it was his nickname, Denver. His first name really was Coy.
Coy?
C-O-Y, Coy.
Well,
Coy Denver Parton.
That's a terrible.
Well, I know.
Well, I hope this doesn't affect my campaign to run for mayor.
What? Now I'm running for mayor again.
Well, I thought you already was the mayor, and we wanted to keep a Criddle in the office.
Denver, we're really gonna have to work on your memory. I've been out of office for about a year now, but I'm gonna run and try and take the office back.
Well, I thought I'd run, but
well, then you're going to run against me.
Well, all right then, I will.
And Denver, I think you really need to review some of our old scripts. Just review some of our...
I promise Denver omelets for everyone.
Oh. All right then.
I hope that my opponents don't find out that I was named after a different Denver. All right, well, I'm going to go get my campaign signs together, Daddy.
All right.
Mama's going to do the printing on them.
May the best man win.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
I mean, they really should explain. So his name was Coy Parton.
Coy Denver Parton.
But they called him Denver.
Uh-huh.
And in no story could I find
I don't see it
why they called him Denver.
No, I don't see it either. I don't see it either.
Is that a true thing? Dolly Parton had her toes
That's
sewn
what she
back
says.
on?
Yeah. She said, they grabbed me up. My mom and dad and my brothers, they had to hold me down. Mama put cornmeal, I think it was cornmeal on it to absorb the blood.
Mm-hmm.
They put kerosene on it for antiseptic, and then Mama took her sewing needles that she used to make our quilts and stuff, and she literally had to sew my toes back on. But they worked, and they healed.
They worked.
And I'm still walking on them.
Wow.
That's what she said. She told this story to Dr. Oz some years ago on his show.
The TV doctor that's now in charge of things.
Yes.
Yeah. Sadly.
That's what I don't know. That's what she claims.
Oh, okay.
It was in the obituary, and I had to click on a link to get to it.
Could you do that if your kid toe got
Sew
ripped
their
off?
toes
Could
back on?
you
No.
get it together
No.
enough to? No,
I couldn't. No.
You'd be like, well, I guess you don't have toes anymore.
I could stop the bleeding with cornmeal or flour because I've done that.
You have done that.
Well, when we used to dehorn the cattle,
Oh.
you know, occasionally there'd be like a squirt gun just
yeah.
of blood.
A bleeder? You had a bleeder?
And then you had to pat it down and stop the bleeding.
Why did you have to remove the horns?
So they didn't hurt us and the other
And
cows.
each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
That you claim to be some kind of country girl.
I just was keeping the conversation going.
You don't want a horny cow.
Well, no. That's terrible.
Nobody wants that.
It's a horned cow.
Horned cow.
Oh, not a horny cow, a horned cow.
All right. Traffic, please.
Let's see. No real issues going on right now, but I will let you know this. Starting today at 8 p.m., Utah Department of Transportation will close 3 northbound I-215 off-ramps, including the main route to the airport from the south, and expects to reopen them just ahead of the Labor Day holiday. So the following ramps will be closed for approximately 5 weeks. Northbound I-215 to westbound I-80, that's the primary route to the airport. That'll be closed for about 35 days. Northbound I-215 to eastbound I-80 closed for about 35 days. And northbound I-215 to Redwood Road is going to be closed through October 2nd. So that's starting 8 o'clock tonight. So nothing really going on right now, but just be aware of that coming up. That's true.
All right, and before I tell you what the boner candidates are, I'd just like to offer an apology for the previous sketch, Utah Word of the Day. Here are the boner candidates you'll be voting for in just a matter of moments. Boner candidate number 1. What kind of world is this when a man can't get naked and ride on top of a train? Boner candidate number 2. That's not a cyst. And boner candidate number 3. The Secret Service is becoming less secret.
Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after a short break and a song. After that, if you have questions about divorce or family law. Wade Taylor will be here to answer them. Beat Gina coming up. And allegedly, Howard Jones will be here at 9:30.
I bet he'll be here. I'm betting
we
he'll
got
be here.
confirmation, Katie? He will be here. Okay. About 9:30. If you have any questions for Howard, get them ready. All that and more on the way. Stand by. Larson, HVAC and Plumbing.
I actually had this happen yesterday.
What?
I'm inside my house, just hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was inside my house, too.
Yeah, and I had to go throw something away in the garbage can outside. And I opened the door to go outside. I forgot how hot it was. Like, it's so comfortable in my house.
Yeah.
I completely forgot it was 100 degrees outside. And it's the system that Larson put in. I had a whole new complete heating and cooling system put in. But maybe you just need a new AC. Well, for the month of July, X96 listeners and friends of the program can save $500 on a new AC or $1,000 on a complete heating and cooling system from Larson HVAC and Plumbing. They've been in all of our homes for both plumbing and HVAC stuff. I've had them in, and we are all comfortable now, and you can be too. Just know that when they come to your house, they're not going to try to upsell you, give you something you don't need. If you have something broken, they'll just fix what needs fixing. If you've decided it's time maybe for a new system, they will take care of you. Just mention X96 when you call 801-930-5450 or go to larsonhvac.com/X96 to lock in your discount. larsonhvac.com/X96.
We use YouTube every day.
Right, it's right there.
That's how we get on Radio from Hell TV. It's x96.com/live.
It's on the X96 YouTube channel.
And so YouTube has various rules and standards.
Which is good.
Yeah, sure. One thing is we can't play commercials.
Yeah, so
we can't take those out. We can't play music. Because it's unfair to the artists, I guess.
Rights.
Yeah.
So
it's weird because we pay the artists to play their songs for the radio.
But that's a
but
separate
that's
thing.
separate.
Yeah.
From YouTube, so we can't. That's why, and that's why podcasts don't have songs in them a lot. It's the same thing because
I didn't know that.
When you play a podcast, the algorithm hears the song and goes
So and YouTube has other rules or about political things and misleading things. And anyway, we got this email from YouTube. Hello, Radio from Hell. Our team has reviewed your content, and unfortunately, we think it violates our misinformation policy. We have removed the content from YouTube, and it says what it has a link to what they removed.
It's one show.
Yeah. We know that this might be disappointing, but it's important to us that YouTube is a safe space for all. If content breaks our rules, we remove it. If you think we've made a mistake, you can appeal, and we'll take another look. Keep reading for more details. Katie says, by the way, that she has sent in an appeal. Here's how your content violated the policy. This will make you laugh, I think. Content that advances false claims that widespread fraud, errors, or glitches change the outcome of the U.S. 2020 presidential election is not allowed on YouTube, you guys.
That's what they say we did.
Yeah.
Well, we were probably reading a story about somebody else saying those things, and that's...
And this is not a... They do have live people monitoring stuff, but I think they also have...
This is
bots or
it's
an
algorithm that picked up on us talking about it.
Because if a person had heard that, they wouldn't have.
No.
They wouldn't have flagged it.
No.
I am glad that that YouTube removes that stuff. That makes me feel good that they are looking for those things. This is just a mistake.
It's so I don't think we're in horrible trouble because what is it? You get three chances or something?
It says because this is the first time. This is just a warning.
Oh, yeah.
If it happens again, your channel will get a strike, and you won't be able to do things like upload, post, or live stream for 1 week.
1 week?
We want to help you stay on YouTube, so please be sure you understand YouTube's community guidelines.
Yeah, absolutely.
Review your content with our policies in mind. If after reviewing your content you think we made a mistake, let us know. Well, okay.
And
you
that's
can
what
appeal the decision here.
That's what Katie's done. Is
Yeah.
she's appealed the decision.
I'm predicting that they will read the appeal and go, "What? Oh, let it." Then a person will listen to it,
Yeah.
and go, "Oh, yeah, you're okay. You're fine." That's what I predict.
My guess is nothing will come from this.
That's what I would think.
No, I mean, like, they're
Yeah.
not going to bother to go back and listen to it again.
They're
Oh, yes, they will. Yeah, they will.
I bet not.
Well, then, how will they make a decision?
There is no
about the
decision
appeal?
to be made.
Well, they wouldn't tell you.
We didn't. They didn't take us down.
They took down that episode, and I want it back. By God.
Okay.
I want my episode back.
And
I want them to acknowledge that we did not violate their policy.
Yeah.
I don't want to just ignore it.
If I'm wrong, what do you want from me?
Nothing.
Well, is there?
I don't know what you're.
Is there like a
I
deadline?
mean, do you want to
or-
bet? Do you want to bet that we never hear from them again about this, even though we
Oh yeah,
asked for an appeal?
I'll bet you.
How
we
long,
will hear from
How
them.
long should we give it?
Well, what? I don't know. We'll hear from them at some point.
But
they will.
She's betting that we won't. So
you're
that's
betting
why
that they
I'm-
will not respond to the appeal at all.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bet you $100.
$100?
Okay.
$100.
But what's a deadline?
Oh, well, it's just whenever. I don't
No,
care.
because that could be
But that- but
5 years
see-
from now.
Yeah.
No. I'd say
do
a
we-
month. I'll give them a month.
Month seems soon.
Why do we put a deadline on it? I think it'll be sooner than that, but I don't know for sure.
Because she's betting that we'll never hear from them, and if we wait forever to hear from
Yeah.
them, then the bet is never resolved. See,
Okay, I see what you mean. So,
that's why we need a deadline.
Okay, 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah, but it's not going to be that long. We'll hear from them sooner rather than later. $100.
Okay.
You got that, Katie? 6 months?
And they will contact you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they will contact her.
All right.
I mean,
they don't put that for nothing.
You may get something back that says, "All right, an appeal's under review," but you'll get a response to that request for an appeal, but that'll be.
So you're saying that
I'm
there
saying
will
they
be
won't
no.
do anything with it. They won't come back and say yes.
there will
we'll
be
put
no.
it back,"
We're sorry,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
we were right, or
Right.
anything like that.
Right.
That's your bet.
That's my bet.
Okay, we're getting this all clear. I want it fair.
I don't understand why you even would go so far as to.
Because do you know how many
They-
of those things they
Yes.
take down every day?
Yes.
They're not going to spend the time to go back and listen to our podcast and decide. They're just going to go, whatever. They will. It'll be lost to the ether. We'll never hear from them.
Yes, we will.
Okay,
We absolutely
6
will.
months. Katie has written it down.
And you're suggesting that we have to hear more than just your review.
You will get an
it's under
automated
review.
response like you do when you ask for anything. Well, we're looking into it. Haven't you ever?
And so that, but
She's-
that's not going to count as the
No.
response.
No, she's
Okay.
betting is no resolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, there will be. There will be a resolution as well.
All right. We'll see. 6 months. Texter, I once got banned from posting on Facebook because my picture of a trash can violated their rules against nudity.
I want to see that picture.
Let's see
why
that
would
sexy
that be?
trash can. I want to see that.
Why in the hell would that be?
Mm-hmm. It's 7:23 right now. Time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, July 28, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now. A third after the news. And once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive.
I can't buy it. Got to win it. Radio from Hell Boner T-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1. What kind of a world is this when a man can't get naked and ride on top of a train? An Arizona man was arrested. Arrested, I tell you. after authorities said he allegedly broke into a Union Pacific locomotive and then surfed atop the moving train in the nude.
Was this Todd Newcomb?
As it traveled through northeastern Colorado, that is, leaving stunned witnesses watching the bizarre ride before deputies took him into custody. The Sedgwick County Sheriff's Office identified the suspect as Daniel Ray Balance of Quartzsite, Arizona.
Not Todd Newcomb.
And allege he broke a window to enter the locomotive before climbing onto the roof while the train was moving. Mr. Balance faces felony and misdemeanor charges after the incident, authorities said. Authorities said witnesses reported seeing Mr. Balance riding naked on top of the locomotive before deputies arrested him.
Wait a minute. His last name was Balance, and he was balancing on top of a train?
He was riding on top of the train. Mr. Balance was, yes. The sheriff's office later shared his mugshot alongside a tongue-in-cheek Facebook post about the arrest. For those of you who had the unfortunate experience of seeing this gentleman surfing naked on top of a moving locomotive yesterday, I want you to know that he was arrested on felony and misdemeanor charges, the sheriffs wrote. According to the sheriff's office, Mr. Balance later told deputies he loved vodka, beer, and playing the banjo.
Well, there you go.
Well, instead of doing any of that, he's spending an all-expense-paid stay in jail where he is presumed innocent until proven guilty. Mr. Balance, yes, he's in jail, and no bail was immediately available. Boner candidate number one. What kind of world is this when a man, a vodka-loving, banjo-playing man,
Yes.
can't get naked and ride on top of a train?
I thought this was America.
I'm kidding. Boner candidate number one. Here's boner candidate number two. Uh-oh. That's not a cyst. A Maine jury, state of Maine, has awarded Emily Mitchell and her husband $17 million in a landmark medical malpractice case. On March 1st, 2023, Ms. Mitchell entered Northern Light Inland Hospital in Skowhegan for routine laparoscopic surgery to remove a benign ovarian cyst. Surgeon Dr. Danielle Gangun instead removed nearly half of her entire healthy bladder. Ms. Mitchell returned later in severe pain, unable to urinate. She spent over 8 months relying on tubes draining urine directly from her kidneys. In October of 2023, Boston surgeons rebuilt her bladder using intestinal tissue, but she still requires daily self-catheterization. A 9-person Kennebec County jury unanimously awarded Ms. Mitchell $15.75 million. Her husband received $1.25 million for loss of companionship, the largest malpractice verdict in county history. Boner candidate number two. Uh-oh, that's not a cyst. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number three. The Secret Service is becoming less secret.
Boner candidate number three coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by
SALT Mediation, the modern way to divorce. No court battles, flat fee mediation, uncontested services, attorney-prepared paperwork with no court appearances. You can go to saltmediation.com or, just wait 15 minutes or so, and we'll have Wade Taylor, the attorney from SALT Mediation here, and he'll be answering your not just divorce but family law questions on the radio.
All right. And never, ever, ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, Mick Jagger is 83, and he has a fiancée, Melanie Hamrick. They've been together for been engaged for about 9 years.
Yeah, they have a son.
Yes,
together.
well, she's released very rarely do they release photos of her or the son, or they kind of like their privacy. But she shared a rare family photo with Mick and their son Devereaux, who
He's 83. What
Yeah,
are they waiting for to get married?
They met in 2014, and they've been engaged for several years. They have a 9-year-old son named Devereaux. The couple and their son often reside in France and even got matching gems during a family trip, tooth gems, it says, to Paris. Mick Jagger's fiancée shared the special tribute to commemorate Mick's 83rd birthday on Sunday, July 26th. She posted a birthday tribute on Instagram. There's a picture of her and Devereaux and Mick posing in front of a pyramid I think it's in Mexico. and they went on a little vacation. And they're a lovely couple. And he.
But I'm serious. They've been together
I don't know.
8 years, and
Yeah.
he's 83, and they're engaged.
Busy.
Yeah. He's got stuff on his calendar.
Okay.
Busy. We'll get to it.
But I just recently listened to an interview with him, and at 83, sharp as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Incredibly smart. Just, I could have listened to him talk for hours.
They met in 2014 after 2 years of dating. The Mick and she's a former ballerina. After 2 years of dating, they had the son. That's Jagger's 8th child. Despite speculation over the years that the two were engaged, it wasn't confirmed until April 2025 when Hamrick told a French publication, "Yet yes, we have been engaged for about 3 years." Hamrick and Jagger often reside in France with Devereaux. So let's move on to other things. A wildfire in Washington Terrace threatened homes and forced the evacuation of hundreds of homes on Monday. The Adams fire started just after 11 a.m., quickly spread to an updated estimated size of about 45 acres, but the cause is yet to be determined. An investigation is now underway on the south perimeter of the fire. Residents on Adams Avenue, 5600, 5700 South, and to 3rd West were given evacuation orders. Officials said up to 250 homes were evacuated, but they announced at 5:30 that all evacuation orders had been lifted. 2 people were injured in the fire. No major structural damage was reported. The South Weber Fire Department said they have the fire all under control. It's just a tragedy, though, seeing our community burn like that. It's a wake-up call for all of us. We have to take care of our community, make sure this does not happen again, said South Weber resident Julio Ramirez. So it was a passionate meeting Monday night in Tooele. One person said, "I hate feeling powerless to protect the land that my kids rely on, so I'm looking you in the face with all the mama bear fury I can muster and demand that you deny this proposal," one resident said during public comment. Residents were speaking out against a permit managed by the Utah Division of Air Quality that would allow the Tooele Valley Public Infrastructure District to establish a wastewater treatment plant near the edge of the Great Salt Lake. Terry Durfee from Stop the Polluting Ports Coalition is a lifelong Tooele resident and lives close to where the plant is expected to go. The discharge, it would have arsenic in it.
Oh.
It would have very high salinity, and it would have a lot of things you definitely don't want back in the system. And they're talking about putting it in the wetlands that go into the Great Salt Lake, she said. It's already troubling. It's already in the lake bed, so to add all of this extra stuff is very concerning. And that's just one permit connected to the overall industrial development project backed by the Utah Inland Port Authority. Executive Director Ben Hart said they want to add rail access and bring the best businesses and jobs to the area, and knows that one developer is advocating for building a data center in Tooele. There's a moratorium on data centers in Tooele County. We 100% support that moratorium, Hart said. The board is not going to be doing anything to further the objectives of any type of data center development until we get our cues from the county and from the state of Utah that everybody's comfortable with this moving forward. Well, there are a lot of residents who are not comfortable with it. Newly appointed Great Salt Lake Commissioner Hannah Freeze says she will continue to push policies and programs that will help stop the lake's dramatic declines. We are going to see it stabilize and stop going into this extreme decline. That will be the first step, and it might not be a real noticeable one to a lot of people, but we're going to see it stabilize and then start to refill. She's awfully confident, isn't she?
I hope so.
Freeze.
More power to you. Make it happen.
Nominated by Governor Cox last week for the role to oversee the lake's rescue, has served as the deputy Great Salt Lake Commissioner before Brian Steed left for a leadership role at Utah State University. She previously oversaw the Agriculture Optimization Program for Utah's Department of Agriculture and Food, which offers money to get the state's top water user to switch to new water-saving techniques. Freeze is also a farmer herself. There are a lot of opportunities for win-wins for agriculture. The lake being able to bring together, find solutions is ideal. Well, she was asked about, what about data centers and developments proposed near the lake? Well, I'm watching that at the commissioner's office. We're just kind of trying to figure out what are the facts.
Okay.
What really are the impacts so we can make recommendations to our lawmakers and local communities on these data centers and what those impacts would be to the lake, she said. That's sort of talking
that's
around
kind of
it.
vague.
Talking around it. Well, this is bizarre, Gina, and you probably have a lot to say about this. Brian Koberger.
Yeah.
The criminology student convicted last year of murdering 4 University of Idaho students in their home is seeking to abandon his guilty plea and obtain a new trial, claiming he's innocent and was misled into confessing to the high-profile killing.
This isn't going to go anywhere.
So what's bizarre here is he agreed to plead guilty to 4 counts of murder so that he would not face the death penalty. Now he wants to change that and take that plea back.
He wants to take it to trial.
Yeah, have an absolute claim of innocence.
Well,
that would mean he could be. Let him do it. He could be. Then he'll be convicted and he'll go to the death.
I mean, yeah, it could be. It could be. I just why put the families through all of that?
Because they want him to get the death penalty. And I think that they all for. I bet the families are all for this.
I don't know.
The family of Kaylee. The family of one of the victims said in a statement that Koberger was like a mosquito that you can't seem to swat. The real tragedy of this is even if a fraction of the energy spent trying to free a guilty man were directed toward honoring the victims, there would be statues of them on every corner.
He wants the attention. He's fallen out of the headlines and he doesn't like that. And I mean I don't think this will go anywhere. We should ask Ed. He would know better than me. But it seems like part of what he waived was any ability to go back and revisit this.
We'll see.
He waived all that. So
the Trump administration on Monday said the Supreme Court asked the Supreme Court to clear the way for an executive order that restrict voting by mail, setting up a legal showdown. The president is pushing for more control over voting ahead of the midterm election. So a lower court judge said, no, you can't stop voting by mail. You can't do that. You don't have the authority to do that. Well, he's going to the Supreme Court saying, please, I want to be able to do this. Let me do it.
I don't think that. I mean, they've made a lot of bad decisions lately, but I don't think they'll do that.
It's my Supreme Court, though. I bought and paid for them.
And Cracker Barrel.
Oh, yeah.
The chief executive who oversaw the logo change is stepping down.
That woke logo change.
Cracker Barrel named a new chief executive nearly a year after the company's rebranding effort caused online backlash. Julie Massino will step down as the top executive next month. David Dino will succeed her. So she made some design changes. They had the old timers in overalls sitting in a chair, leaning on a Cracker Barrel. Well, she just simplified it, made it just said Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, all she did was took him off. It wasn't.
Some claim that the design changes removed the logo's southern charm and the establishment long aligned to conservative social norms and succumbed to wokeness. The company reverted to the original logo within days. I don't think it was particularly woke one way or the other. But I think it was a dumb decision. It was just dumb for her to change that logo.
She's gone?
Yeah. I mean, I think it was a bad decision. It was if somebody had said, if I was in that position saying, let's change the logo, I'd say, why? We're doing just fine, and people know what it is, and they like it, so leave it that way. It was, they took all the crap off the walls in the restaurants.
That's why we come, is for the crap on the walls, not.
I want some crazy crap on the walls.
That's exactly it. She just kind of missed the mark there. All right, that's it.
All right, weather or traffic.
79 right now, going to get up to a high of 96 today. Mostly sunny, slight chance of afternoon thunderstorms. You know the drill. It's kind of the same thing we've been having. We stayed down in the cool 90s for a couple of days, and then
cool 90s.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we could break more heat records, getting up above 100. Could be 105 on Saturday. Sheesh. Traffic. Several ramps to Salt Lake City, including a primary route to Salt Lake International Airport, are scheduled to close for bridge work starting tonight. According to Utah Department of Transportation, multiple ramps in Salt Lake County are scheduled to close starting at 8 p.m. Northbound I-215 connections to westbound and eastbound I-80 will remain closed for approximately 35 days. Additionally, the northbound I-215 ramp to Redwood Road set to close through October 2nd. 2 I-80 ramps are scheduled to reopen shortly before Labor Day. The drivers are advised that the Bangor Highway, I-15, or SR-201 has alternate routes to the airport. That's traffic.
Here's boner candidate number 3. The Secret Service is becoming less secret. A Secret Service agent based in South Florida was arrested Sunday on charges that he took part in paddling a new fraternity member so severely that the student suffered kidney damage and nearly died. The agent, Marquez Pinder, was booked into Miami jail on felony charges of hazing, attempted manslaughter, and other charges. According to an arrest warrant reviewed by the New York Times, investigators identified the victim as a University of Miami law student and the fraternity involved as Kappa Alpha Psi, which officially prohibits hazing. The Secret Service put Mr. Pinder on leave a month ago. His defense lawyer, Justin Beckham, said on Sunday evening that Mr. Beckham declined to discuss details of the case, but said his client had been grossly overcharged. The beatings happened on 4 occasions at off-campus apartments in April, and the victim suffered severe kidney damage, according to the warrant. He had attended the University of Miami as an undergraduate and become interested in joining the fraternity's chapter. He officially joined in February and was a member of the local alumni chapter because he is in graduate school. A second victim had similar injuries, the warrant said. The agency remains committed to, the Secret Service agency, we remain committed to accountability, professionalism, and integrity. But this arrest is another embarrassing episode involving agents at an agency that's been criticized for security lapse. 2 months ago, an off-duty Secret Service agent was arrested on charges of indecent exposure after masturbating in a hotel hallway.
Oh, geez.
Another agent accidentally shot himself in the leg at the Philadelphia International Airport. Also that month, a Secret Service officer was arrested on allegations that he'd sent sexually explicit material to a young girl. Boner candidate number 3, the Secret Service is certainly becoming less secret.
Jeez. All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1, what kind of world is it when a man can't get naked and ride on top of a train? An Arizona man was arrested after authorities said he broke into a Union Pacific locomotive and then surfed on top of the moving train in the nude. Boner candidate number 2, that's not a cyst. A woman was supposed to have a routine laparoscopic surgery or the removal of a benign ovarian cyst. Instead, the surgeon removed nearly half of her entire healthy bladder. She got a big settlement out of that, but certainly not worth it. And boner candidate number 3, the Secret Service is becoming less secret.
All right. Time to vote for boner of the day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think is the worst, the one that you think should win boner of the day. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text and then text that to 33986. Most people vote that way. Others like to call Katie and say hi. She'll take your live voice vote in the producer's booth there at 877-602-9696. Or you can go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners July 28, 2026. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser, it'll appear. Click and vote. All right, you've only got 2.5 minutes to get your vote in. As soon as we award the boner, our attorney Wade Taylor will be here from SALT Mediation. You can ask him questions about divorce or family law. He'll answer them all. Meet Gina coming up, and Howard Jones in the studio at 9:30. It has been confirmed. All right, 2.5 minutes. Let's go. Vote. Boner of the day.
I can't decide.
Offspring's coming on August 3rd, if you're curious.
August 3rd. Let's see. I'm looking at.
I'm looking at the snow. I can't believe that.
Yeah,
it's just.
I got worried that Boba Fett died, Carrie, because Boba Fett was trending. I don't.
Well, you mean the actor?
No, I
That they killed him off?
Oh, I just got worried. Doesn't appear.
Did you click on it?
Yeah.
I'm not clicking on it.
Oh, is this a
because
spoiler?
I'm thinking it's a spoiler that you have already spoiled now.
It just.
For The Mandalorian, which
you-
I haven't watched yet. I'm planning on watching today.
Gina, did you manage to avoid the Succession spoiler?
No, that was my thing that must go
You
yesterday.
did. So you did find out what it was. Have you watched the show?
No.
yet?
Neither have I, and I know what the spoiler is.
You do know.
But-
Let me tell you this about it. And I'm not going to say what it is. Knowing what it is does not ruin the show.
I've heard there are things about it like there's some long shot, some amazing 30-minute long one take shot or something.
30 minutes?
It's just how the people respond to what happens is what's important and what's interesting. Not what happens, but how everybody responds to it. So
We've got them stacked up. We got that and Yellow Jackets stacking up, and
I hate that you're not able to keep things. There's no way to keep things a secret.
Well, that show,
Yeah.
The Beef, is so good.
I finished that.
I haven't finished it yet.
I
But
finished that.
those people are all just so awful.
Everyone is terrible.
Oh my God! Even when you start thinking even the little girl, think, oh, you little brat.
So my husband is not on social media at all.
Good for him.
So he's able to ignore things. So and he does this with sports stuff all the time.
Oh.
Like he wants to watch Premier League soccer with Muhammad, my son, not the prophet. And he's like, "Oh, I recorded that game. Let's watch it." And every time Muhammad's like, I know what happened. Unless you watch things in real time, there's no way
Very
to...
occasionally, I want to watch a sporting event and not in real time. And if I do, I just go out of my way to not.
It's hard
find
though.
out.
It's
But you can do it.
Basically, there's too many shows.
Yeah.
All right, it's 7:47. Time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by what was a salad that had pot stickers in it.
That doesn't sound like a salad at all.
And a piece of grilled chicken, and it was rather tasty, I have to say.
And Clark Planetarium proudly presents Laser K-Pop Demon Hunters, where electrifying K-pop rhythms collide with a high-energy battle of light and sound. It's bold, it's intense, it's unlike anything you've seen before. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
Boner candidates abound. I haven't seen the winners yet. Oh,
there it is.
Okay, yeah. Not a lot of voting today. Oh, well, no, I take that back. There are nearly 100 votes for two of the candidates. They each got in the 90s. Now, coming in third, I don't understand why. What kind of a world is it when a man can't get naked and ride on top of a train? Only 9 votes for that? Come on. So it was a fight between Boner candidate number 2, that's not a cyst, and Boner candidate number 3, the Secret Service is becoming less secret. And by 2 votes, the winner is Boner candidate number 3, the Secret Service is becoming less secret.
That's your Boner of the Day for today, July 28, 2026. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week. That'll happen on Friday at about 9:50. Dave the Flower Guy will just walk in here and tell us who Boner of the Week is. All right. Is this a sponsored?
Well, it's brought to you by our good friends at Salt Mediation. And And Wade Taylor.
Wade Taylor, Salt Mediation. Wade Taylor is an attorney, family law attorney, handles divorces, but wills and trusts, and in his infinite wisdom, he has decided to try and steer business away from himself by starting Salt Mediation. And it's a mediation. You can have a divorce easier without having to. So Wade is a really high-priced attorney, and
was
what I do both.
No, he
I
still
do both.
is.
So.
This is sometimes you need a divorce the regular way, but Wade, explain why mediation is a good option for some people.
I've done this for about 20 years, being a litigator. Done it from the trial court to the Supreme Court, and attorneys oftentimes can be the problem, not the solution.
Really?
And so in a divorce, we like to go in there, and you still need attorneys in some cases, obviously. Mm-hmm. But a lot of cases, we can sit down with people, work through it, come up with a resolution, and have been extremely successful. We've done this now for about 5 years. Mm-hmm. And we're the biggest one in Utah now, have expanded to Idaho and Colorado. So we are moving along and just helping people.
So I know there are people that want to get divorced, but haven't started the process because they feel like they can't afford to do it. There are a lot of people. Mediation is a great option for them.
It is. We save thousands of dollars. If you go through a regular divorce through an attorney, it can cost about $10,000 per person.
Wow.
And that's without a trial. If you're going through a trial or it's contested, it's a lot more than that. Through mediation, you're looking anywhere between, if it's uncontested, about $1,500. If we need a couple mediations, about $3,000. So,
if you have any questions for Wade about all of this, or about divorce, or about how you can get rid of your significant other,
you can get rid of
877-602-9696 is the number. 877-602-9696.
Not just for divorce. You can talk about all kinds. What
wills.
Falls under family law?
We cover everything from custody, parent time, modifications, child support.
Wills.
We do wills and estates through referral to me. But we can cover it all. So
any questions about any of that stuff, 877-602-9696. How is it that the how mediation, how did it become a thing, and how did it sit legally? And I'm not asking that question. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I understand. About 15, no, it's probably more like about 25 years ago, there was a mediation group that pushed to have it mandatory in Utah because of the judicial efficiency. Mm-hmm. The courts were getting overwhelmed with the amount of cases that were going in front of the judges and the commissioners. And so now, before you can even go to trial, you are required to go to mediation at least once.
Just try to resolve it that way.
To try and resolve it that way.
Okay.
Because even if you can get some of it resolved, you're going to save yourselves thousands of dollars and save the court time.
Mm-hmm.
And so anytime you file, you're required to go to mediation.
All right.
And that's why we do it that way.
Here's a text question. I'm happy to pay child support. I won $100,000 in Vegas.
Wow.
Does this change how much I owe for child support, or can I gift my ex some extra money?
If it is not a regular occurrence, it's typically not included in the definition of income, and so it would not affect child support. Now, you can gift them money. You can gift anybody some money up to about, I think it's $12,000 this year that you don't have a tax on a gift.
Mm-hmm.
But it is not a child support obligation under that.
It just has to be regular income.
And we got some people on the phone.
Start with Alex.
Hi, Alex. What's your question?
Hi there. So actually, I don't have a question. I just wanted to give lots of praise and appreciation to Wade and Salt Lake Mediation. They got me through my divorce. It was the easiest thing in the world. And my divorce was super, amicable, but overwhelming knowing where to start. And Wade and his team just did an amazing job. So just wanted to shout out by recommendation and would tell anybody to visit these guys. I mean,
Excellent.
it's super easy. So,
Thanks.
appreciate you.
Thanks, Alex.
How about this slogan, Wade? We make divorce as easy as falling off a log.
We'll research that one. We can put that in.
You don't have to take that one.
Focus group that.
Thanks, Alex.
All right, let's go to Sarah. Hello, Sarah.
Sarah, hi.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, what's your question?
So it's kind of complicated. I have nephews. Their mom is in Texas, their dad is in Arizona, and neither one of them can stay out of jail. How would I even begin to try to get these kiddos to my home?
Well, you're going to have. What state do the kids live in?
They're currently with grandma in Arizona right now.
So you'll have to go through the Arizona courts. They can file for, based on Utah law, they can file for guardianship to take basically control over the kids. And the grounds you're raising are in Utah would satisfy a guardianship case, but that's what you're looking at is you'll have to file where the children actually are. They can serve the parents and then seek guardianship, and that's going to be your best option.
How would she find an attorney to help her do that?
Down in Arizona, they're county by county. They don't have statewide. They basically go county by county how they address the laws down there. So I would reach out just in that specific county, Google someone that's guardianship attorney or a family law attorney, juvenile court attorney. Those are the types of attorneys that will handle that.
All right.
And then do you know, does it matter how long they've been in Arizona? Because they've only been there a few weeks.
You can seek, in Utah, you can seek emergency jurisdiction if the children are in danger. Most states, though, would require anywhere between 90 days to 6 months. But you can get an emergency jurisdiction one.
All right.
Cool. All right. Thank you.
There you go.
Bye.
All right. Let's go to, looks like Brianne is here. Hello, Brianne.
Hello.
Hi, what's your question?
So I have a 17-year-old daughter. Her dad has been trying to fight for custody for the last 2 years. I'm pro se because, like you said, attorneys can make things worse, and they did. I just want to know, how likely is it that they would grant him this full custody in the last year of, she'll be an adult in May of next year.
That is going to be actually extremely difficult depending on what your daughter wants. When a child reaches 14 years of age, the statute says they'll take their opinion into consideration when making an order. And the courts, for better or worse, when a kid is 17, they're going to do what they want. And so the court doesn't do a lot.
Yeah. Well, we were 15, and the attorney we had told me, bring her to the court case, because the judge will want to talk to her. Well, when that happened, the judge looked at her and said, this is absolutely wrong. Why did you bring her here?
Yeah,
he lied and said that he didn't know.
You don't bring the kid to court unless the court asks.
And then she said, you can't tell me what a 15-year-old wants. And so we've been fighting it for the last 2 years, and she doesn't want to go and live with him.
Well, luckily the court does not move fast. And so even if you're looking at a trial right now, you'd be looking at December or January, and the court's probably not going to do a whole lot with that.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
All right, Brianne. Thank you very much. Okay, we got a couple more calls coming. We have room for a couple more. 877-602-9696. Or text your question to 33986. We prefer your phone calls because if you text us, inevitably you'll leave out some small detail that we will need. It's Wade Taylor from SALT Mediation is here talking to you about the law.
I'm going to give you a little traffic, which is sponsored, by the way. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh.
Crash northbound I-15, 146 South in Draper, off to the left shoulder, milepost 288. Crash eastbound 114th South at milepost 4.8 in South Jordan, right shoulder there. Southbound I-15 just south of Pleasant Grove Boulevard in Utah County, disabled vehicle on the right shoulder. And whatever you're seeing, you can always text us and let us know at 33986.
Brought to you by...
Beat the heat before it gets worse. Aereo Home Services is your local whole home service provider for HVAC, plumbing, and electrical. Schedule now at aereohome.com.
All right, KXRK Provo. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back more with Wade Taylor from SALT Mediation after these messages. Stand by.
Summer.
we're even going to be, in addition to the Clearwater Distilling spirits that we love featuring, whether it's the Armagnac, the Scandalous, and others. But we are going to be pairing this same True Fruit product at one of my events next Thursday at Liberty Park. The Tracy Aviary's Wine Takes Flight. We're featuring wines of Portugal. So we're going to have different wines leading up, but the very last wine is going to be a classic port, sweet red wine, and we're going to pair this also with that. It's going to go really good.
Now, so a lot of times people say that a dry kind of white wine or red wine is good with chocolate. Is that?
Yeah, you got to make sure when you do a classic food wine pairing, you want to make sure the wine is sweeter than the dessert. But a lot of red wines are nice and ripe and rich, so you want to look at a higher alcohol red. So a Zinfandel, big, rich Cab Sav from Napa, that'll go good with, say, like a milk chocolate. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, what's the cocoa level, the cacao level?" You gotta also worry about that. But as soon as I start going, if I'm over at Caputo's or something, and really going through all my, or Harmon's, going through my 80%, 70% cacao level, then I'm moving to whiskey. I'm moving over to whiskeys for that pairing.
Right.
But if you're doing a Hershey's, if you're doing a nice piece of chocolate kind of a thing, red wine would be good. But you need that higher alcohol riper fruit.
What about the pineapple? Because I love the pineapple True Fruit.
The pineapple True Fruit, when I have that with Sauvignon Blanc or an unoaked Chard, it is amazing.
I've got that.
How about rum?
You could do a white rum. Yeah, and that's really now you're talking pina colada bursting in your mouth. For sure. Make sure it's a white rum, not a dark rum.
I wouldn't have even thought about this. The Scandalous whiskey with the cherry. And it's perfect.
It works.
Nice.
It works out well. Now, is the Scandalous available in liquor stores?
Scandalous is widely available. It's listed $29.99, so under 30 bones for this bottle. It is a sipper. You can also integrate into cocktails. I make Manhattan cocktails with this. I make other styles of cocktails with this. We do a New York sour with this with a little float of red wine. So you can really have fun, and or just on the rocks after dinner. It's a palate cleanser.
This, just what you've
just
done
like
here.
this. And
a little bit.
You keep the True Fruit in the freezer. Grab a little bowl of those and get a little.
Take the bottle of whiskey off your nightstand, and you're good to go.
How did you know? And now the other nice thing too about Clearwater Distillery is if you happen to find yourself on a Sunday without any alcohol,
God forbid you don't have a bottle of booze on a Sunday, right?
Yeah,
you can go down there and grab some. They have a package
down
store.
there in Lehigh. Just look at it and you can buy
Pleasant Grove.
Pleasant Grove.
Pleasant Grove.
Yeah, very similar.
Utah County's losing their minds. They are.
When they first asked me how to get there, I said, "Hey, how do I get down to your location?" They're like, take 80, get off at Pleasant Grove to off-ramp, make a left, and then bang her right at the church. They didn't have to tell me which church I knew.
Exactly. What do you got coming up Monday, Thursdays?
Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff coming up. As mentioned, that Thursday at the Tracy Aviary. Following that, Thursday, August 29th, Leonardo Museum featuring wines of the French countryside.
My favorite.
That's going to be a fun one.
All right.
My favorite.
All right, it's wineacademyofutah.com where you find all things Sant'Angelo, spirits, wine, all of that, and you can learn to be a sommelier with Jimmy.
That's right.
Sure.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, sir.
But I think what I'll do is, squish it.
Squish it.
And will that make it ethical that I can do it?
Yes. It's a patty. It's now a patty.
That's right. There we go. It's now a small meatloaf. All right.
Rob did to tell us he's enjoying applesauce in Cottonwood right now.
Cottonwood. Applesauce.
That's all one word, by the way.
Cottonwood. And applesauce.
Mm-hmm.
Cottonwood.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We're back with Wade Taylor. He is a family law lawyer, and he can answer your questions about divorce, about mediation. SALT Mediation is his company, and he can also answer questions like wills and trusts and that sort of thing.
Absolutely.
Child support, custody.
Yeah. So 877-602-9696. But I think we have some calls there,
Yes,
don't we?
Tanya is here.
Hi, Tanya. What's your question?
Hi. I'm not sure if he can help me with a specific problem. I live in Tooele, and I host I live and host on my 5-acre ranch at Horse Rescue. It's a 5013C, and so we have about 10 horses on the property that we do not own, but because she's our friend, she has these horses on the property. She organizes volunteers that come out and feed the horses, which is very nice because I don't want to have to do it every day.
Mm-hmm.
And she has all of these volunteers sign responsibility waivers, and we have signs posted that anybody on the property assumes the responsibility for injuries that they may suffer.
So what's your
while
question?
they're doing these. The question is what kind of lawyer do I need, or am I, in the could I be facing liability even though I have my own homeowners?
Yes, and actually this does do a little bit with what we do in family law is small businesses. Yes, you do face some liability there. If you don't have an agreement, it sounds like you're just allowing them to have the horses on there. You need to have an agreement between yourself and the 5013C group that supports your protection. They need to have separate insurance, and then you probably, if you're going to allow them to be on there, you need to carry some type of liability insurance yourselves. Because if something happens due to gross negligence, then they can go after the party who has the property itself. If a horse breaks their leg while running on your property, it's your property's fault. And so I would...
The interesting thing is,
yeah, I would do something to protect yourself.
Yeah, we do not own the horses.
But you own the property.
You own the property.
Doesn't matter.
That's the bigger concern is you're inviting people on your property. That's what the issue is they are being invited to use your property. And if anything happens as a result of something on your property, you're the one at fault, not the horses necessarily.
All right.
All right. Good luck on that.
There you
Thanks.
go.
See ya.
Let's go to Jesse.
Hi, Jesse. What's your question?
So it's a big, long, complicated story, but I'm just going to straight up ask the question. Could a mother who houses her adult child, 24-year-old child, in order to keep the child living in the house under a lease, could she demand that child go under guardianship? Or would she get potentially legally in trouble if she said, hey, if you want to live here, you have to go under guardianship with me?
No, well, you can do a guardianship for an adult. It would have to typically be voluntary. You can have a guardianship of any adult or any individual. It would have to be voluntary. I doubt she's going to agree to it. And just living in your home probably does not qualify as guardianship. You have to have some reason that she can't do her day-to-day living, some type of disability that she'd need guardianship. But you can, if she'll agree to a voluntary guardianship, yes, you could do that.
Okay. Could you tie it to, hey, if you want to live here, you have to do guardianship, otherwise you're being evicted?
You could have that conversation with her, and as long as she agrees with it, then you can go through on a voluntary basis.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
And then she couldn't get in trouble if she evicted her as a result, if she denied it.
No, you can evict them if you want. And the voluntary guardianship, one thing you should know is it can be automatically terminated when the ward decides they no longer want the guardianship. So,
all right.
Okay, that's good to know.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, Jesse.
Yeah.
Andrea is here.
Hi, Andrea.
Good morning.
Hello. What's
Hi.
your question? What's your question?
Well, I'm a little bit of a glutton for punishment. It's already done. I'm already divorced, but I had a question regarding property. My spouse at the time, we were married 4 years. He owned the home. And when I left, he told me I had no claim to any of the equity. The equity doubled in the 4 years that we were there. And I did walk away. I didn't fight for it. We just did our own divorce online kind of thing. But wondering if I did have a claim, would I have had a claim for the equity increase in the 4 years we were married?
Unless the home was fully paid off before you got married, then you would have had a claim. If you guys were paying the mortgage during the marriage, then you would have been entitled to the increase of the value at the time of marriage to the time of divorce. And so,
wow, that sucks.
This is why you get an attorney.
These are things we would have discussed in mediation. But
Yeah, your online website is not going to give you all this info.
No, it is. You would have been entitled to part of it.
Word for it.
Well,
even if my name was not on the deed.
No, it doesn't
Or the
matter.
loan?
It doesn't matter who's on the deed or the loan. The second you get married, every dollar you make, 50 cents is the other person's. And that means if you're paying on a mortgage, you are both earning equity in the home from the date the marriage starts to the date of divorce.
Well, that sucks.
You'll know for your next divorce how to do it.
Take it up with LegalZoom, okay?
Yeah.
All right, see you later.
Thanks for
Sorry.
your time.
Okay. Let's go to Mike. Hello, Mike.
Yeah, hey, are you there?
Yeah, what's your question?
Yeah, so real quick, is mediation law binding? I'm in a small business dispute with some partners, and I was just wondering if it was going to be law binding.
So if you guys sign an agreement, it becomes a contract.
We did not. There's no formal agreement with these people.
Well, the mediation agreement is what I'm talking about. If you go into mediation, reach an agreement, and sign it, that becomes binding as a contract is binding. Obviously, contracts can be set aside, but yes, it is enforceable, and you can go through the courts to enforce that. And that's any form of mediation, whether that's divorce, small businesses. If you reach an agreement and sign it, it is a contract and enforceable.
Okay.
And obviously, if there's no agreement, then you further go along with the litigation, eh?
Yeah, if you don't sign an agreement, then you would have to go through the courts with an attorney up.
All right. Thank you. Cheers.
Good.
Thank you,
Good luck.
Mike.
All right. See ya.
877-602-9696 is the number to call if you have a question for Wade. My grandmother recently changed her will to remove my aunt and her entire part of the family.
Wow.
Our concern is that my aunt will contest the will and try to drag things out. Is there any planning that we can do ahead of time to make it harder for her to try to drag this out in the courts?
Move to Europe.
That's a good idea anyway. Why not?
Estate cases are really difficult. Hopefully she has a no contest clause within the will, but if they've been completely cut out anyways, they will challenge it. The only grounds typically to challenge on something like that is if grandma is not of sound mind when she made the changes. I often tell people to distribute their will before they pass away if they're going to do something like that. Even though it's uncomfortable, it may make sense to distribute it so that there's not the fight after. But they may not want to have the fight during their lifetime and let you deal with it after they pass.
All right. Let's go to Tom real quick. Tom.
Hi, Tom. What's your question?
Hey, friends. I had a question about abandonment. I've been divorced since about 2020, and I've had, basically full custody of my daughter. The problem is that mom moved to another state, so I'm wondering at what point can I move forward with a claim that mom shouldn't be in the picture anymore?
You could do it now. If she's not involved, you could file a petition to modify and seek that there's no parent time unless there's reunification therapy. Or if you're talking more like a termination of parental rights. In Utah, terminations do happen, but they're more often done with a combination of an adoption in place. So if you've remarried and there's a step-parent involved and they want to adopt, 4 years is going to be pretty good grounds to terminate and move forward with the adoption. But otherwise, you're probably just looking at a modification to restrict all parent time until reunification.
Okay.
Gotcha. I appreciate it.
You
There
bet.
you go, Tom.
See ya.
Let's see. I can't call because I'm at work, but I recently got married. My husband moved into my home that I've owned for 15 years. He recently told me about a tax debt that he owes and wants my financial info to complete an application for a tax relief plan he's trying to get through the IRS. Am I obligated to provide this info since we're married? Can the IRS put...
I predict you not stay married very long. That's
really
what I predict.
solid grounds here. Huh?
Can the IRS put a lien against my home? He is not on my mortgage. Thank you.
If he's not on title, the IRS cannot put a lien on your home. I would recommend you get a post-nuptial agreement.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yes.
There's still time, Gina.
Same as a premarital agreement. They're just done after the marriage. You're not required to turn over anything to your spouse, technically. But a failure to turn over a big issue like that or knowing about it before you got married, that may be a red flag in my opinion. It may be something you want to look into. But I would suggest if you're going to try and keep working on it, I would do a post-nuptial agreement to protect your home. Have him sign something like that so that you're protected in the event that you do get a divorce down the road.
There you go.
Well, okay, there you go.
Bookmark that. She's
Yeah.
going to call you in a year, I bet.
Oh, it's sooner than that.
You think?
Yeah, I think there'll be a call waiting at your office when you get in today.
I don't think you should be married to someone that slipped their mind to mention they have a huge IRS debt before you get married. That is not okay.
Yeah.
This is another segment we need to do.
Indeed. Yeah. Thank you, Wade.
All right, Wade
Thank you,
Taylor.
guys.
It's saltmediation.com. Free consultation.
Yep.
Just to find out if it's right for you. You do it on the phone, or do you have them come in? Or
We usually do it via Zoom. It's
yeah.
easiest for people to get on that way. We do it via Zoom, and our mediations are either done virtually or in person if people want. A lot of people nowadays just want to do it via Zoom, and we can accommodate that.
I don't want human contact. I don't like it anymore. All right. Thank you, Wade.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Wade. All right, traffic, Gina, please.
Crash northbound I-15 35th South in South Salt Lake. Crash northbound I-15 24th Street up to Ogden on the left shoulder. Crash westbound I-84 at milepost 119. This is in Davis County. Right shoulder affected there. Southbound I-15 just south of 72nd South in Midvale on the right shoulder. There's a disabled vehicle. And a crash northbound I-15 in Linden at milepost 273. Help Utah kids start school with confidence. Over 200 kids at the road home need your help with back-to-school clothes, shoes, backpacks, and more. X96 invites you to be a child's advocate. Go to x96.com or appletreeforkids.com for more information and to donate.
All right, thank you very much. Beat Gina coming up after a short break and a song. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. Easy to play the game, easy to win the prize. What is the prize?
Well, it's tickets to see our friend Howard Jones. He's going to be in concert tomorrow. Things Can Only Get Better tour at the Maverick Center, featuring full performances by Howard Jones, Wang Chung, The English Beat, and Modern English.
All right, so you're going to get those concert tickets to go see Howard and everybody else tomorrow night. And Howard's going to be here in the studio at 9:30, just so you know. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play the game. Beat Gina. It's easy to play the game, easy to get the prize. 877-602-9696. We'll play after some messages and a song.
I was at the grocery yesterday, and I wanted to buy just one item, a little button battery. It was for a garage door opener.
Okay.
And I had cash money with me, which I don't normally have.
I don't ever have cash money.
I had a $20 bill, which I had gotten to take on the road when I went on, a little vacation there. Thought, so, you have a little cash just in case. So I had a $20 bill, which I promptly forgot about and left home in my pants pocket.
Oh, man.
So I didn't even take it with me on vacation. But so I thought, I'm going to use this 20 to buy this little battery.
Okay.
$6, I think it is. So and I'm standing in the checkout line, and I see a magazine. And I said, Gina would really want this magazine, or maybe I'll get it for myself and then shock Gina with everything I know about unsolved murders.
A magazine of unsolved murders.
Magazine of unsolved murders.
Wow.
50 crimes. What really happened? And then there are pictures on the front, of course, John Benet Ramsey.
Sure.
Tupac Shakur. Bob Crane. The Black Dahlia killer.
All the classics.
The Highway of Tears.
I don't
Jimmy
know the Highway
Hoffa.
of Tears.
Chandra Levy. That's not unsolved. I guess it is unsolved. They accused that congressman of doing it, and he didn't do it.
I mean, maybe.
No, he didn't do it. And the reason I bring up the amount of money is that I get the magazine. I go, there's a magazine and here's the battery, and the checker said that's $20.75.
Oh no!
What?
You're like, how much was that battery?
I don't have
how much
the
is
battery.
the magazine?
I already said the battery was $6.
Okay, I missed that. $6.
That's a book. That's not a magazine. That's a book price.
So I don't have 45 cents, so I had to use my damn card, and I've still got a $20 bill with me. It pisses me off. But at any rate, I bought it. Though this was like $12 for this.
I feel bad you spent that
And
kind
I'm
of
gonna,
money on that.
I'm going to give it to you. $12.99, $13.
Wow.
But it is chock full.
There are lots of morsels of murder? Is
Yep.
that what you're saying?
Yeah, you want me to
Bill?
read you
Sure.
just the titles of some of them here? Stuff that you will love. There's the Zodiac Killer.
Mm-hmm.
The Tylenol poisonings.
Yeah.
That was a real thing.
Forgot about
Yeah.
that. They
It's
never
why
did find out.
It's why we have sealed
and-
medicine bottles.
Yeah, and why it's hard to get into medicine
Yeah.
bottles. Let's see. The Long Island Killer, Graveyard at Gilgo Beach. You probably don't know that
I don't
one.
know that one.
5 serial killers who've never been caught. They just know that
They're still out there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's see. Hollywood Horrors. Let's see. Who shot rap's biggest... this is Tupac.
Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah. Crime of Passion, the Bob Crane cold case. A drunken...
He had weird sex stuff.
Yeah, drunken accident or jealous rage, the Natalie Wood mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christopher
Walken
was
was
involved.
there.
I was on the boat.
Let's see, the Superman curse.
Yes.
The death of George Reeves, was it suicide or murder? How about JFK's alleged mistress, Mary
Which
Meyer?
one?
Mary Meyer.
Mary Meyer, the famous one.
Without a Trace, the ongoing search for Jimmy Hoffa. It's just full of stuff. There are dozens and dozens of morsels of murder in here, Gina.
That's great. We can just keep it in the studio for when we need a morsel of murder.
Now, some of these are solved, though. So, I mean the Natalie Holloway case, where she went missing in Jamaica.
Yeah,
that was solved.
It was that
Some
Dutch guy.
kid, yeah, Dutch guy. I don't understand why they put that in an Unsolved Murders magazine.
Maybe it was been in print for a while, because a lot of those are classic.
Well, it's can you solve the cold cases that stumped the experts? It says.
Yeah, it was the Dutch guy. See, we did it already.
All right, we're done. Thank you.
Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand? It's a quote from Macbeth on the front of the magazine. More murder mysteries for the morbidly curious. These are TV shows about murder. Dexter, How to Get Away with Murder, Dead to Me, Death Note, Murder on the Orient Express.
Well, those aren't real murders. They're just...
Well, but it's for people who like murder, right? Will we ever find closure? Hollywood Horrors. This is just the Joseph Barron slaying. Some of them I've never heard of. Some of them are Jack. There's Jack the Ripper's in.
Well,
here.
he's OG.
Never found out who did that. So
well, he traveled in time, remember, and came to San Francisco and killed
time after time. He was David Warner.
Murder.
The case even Elliot Ness couldn't solve. The Cleveland torso murders.
Only murdering torsos?
Yeah, Gina, that's right. They found torsos and murdered them.
Murder.
The Black Dahlia, of course, that's a famous one. So here you will be able. You'll be able to. You'll find all kinds of tidbits in there.
Do some homework.
Okay, we're going to keep this in the studio.
What?
We're going to keep this in the studio.
Okay.
Now, these aren't murders.
What?
This is Dead at 27, but why? It's the, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain. Well, drugs.
I'm
guys.
not sure why those are.
There's
in
not
there.
a why.
Oh,
the why is drugs.
Well, because some of them had questions around them. Kurt Cobain's it was stupid, but they did have questions about it. I remember after that happened, someone faxed us a black and white picture of what was left of Kurt Cobain's head. Essentially.
Yeah, don't do that.
Which I thought, why?
We don't.
Why did somebody do this?
Yeah.
Murder.
So there you go. That'll keep you busy.
Thanks.
There you go. A little murder to occupy your time.
Our announcer Johnny Ola, and before we get to our game, Beat Gina, I would remind you, sure it's hot outside, but it's cool inside.
Oh?
Inside my Jockey brand shorts, the underwear that ends squirming. Slipping into jockeys on a boiling hot day is like sliding into a restful seat in an air-cooled theater.
Wow.
For Jockey, in the brief length, is true hot weather underwear. Just enough coverage. No bulk, no bind, hence no squirming. And knitted fabric that speeds evaporation, cools the body. It's almost like going commando. And that's real air conditioning. Jockey fits everywhere. Its ingenious Y-front construction molds the garment to the muscles without restraint. Gives mild, restful support, and has a convenient no-gap opening. Plus, Jockey underwear has no buttons to come off. Doesn't need ironing. This saves work. A change every day won't increase laundry tasks. Try Jockey without delay, accepting nothing but Jockey. Originated and manufactured by Coopers. You'll find Jockey brand underpants at Earl's Underthings and Unmentionables on the Old Highway west of town. Ask for it by name. Jockey by Coopers. And when you want a game show host, ask for him by name. Kerry Jackson.
Do they used to iron their underwear? Do people iron underwear? Was that it?
My underpants need to be ironed every day.
Do they?
We stopped ironing our underwear ever since Jockey brand.
That's right.
Appeared.
Okay.
The randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be playing against Karen today. Karen, are you there?
Yes.
Karen was surprised that she was picked. Karen, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Heads.
All right, see what happens here. It is tails. Terribly sorry.
Karen, you're going to have to work for these tickets to the biggest 80s event of the year. Things Can Only Get Better tour. It's tomorrow at the Maverick Center, featuring full performances by Howard Jones, Wang Chung, The English Beat, and Modern English.
All right, Karen, because you lost the coin toss, Gina gets the question first. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, Karen, I hope you were paying attention, because I'll ask you the same question, and if you get it correctly, you will steal Gina's point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. All right, I've got a couple of leftover.
Okay.
Got a couple of leftover Jaws trivia questions here. All right. Let's see, Gina.
Yes.
Who is the only character to appear in and survive all 4 Jaws movies? Is it 1, Otis the Town Drunk? Is it 2, Mr. Cotter? Is it 3, Michael Brody? Or 4, Helen Brody?
I believe it's the mom. No?
Terribly sorry.
No?
Karen,
When did she die?
Well, she wasn't in all of them.
Oh, okay.
What do you think, Karen?
Dad?
Pardon?
The dad.
What?
I don't know.
The dad-
Michael Brody?
Yeah, Michael Brody. The
Yeah.
dad was not an answer.
Yes,
Michael was
Oh,
the son.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
All right, Karen, you have a point and you control the question.
Karen, Jaws 2 was originally written to be what? Was it 1, a prequel, 2, a parody, 3, about a talking frog that convinces a boy to kill his dad, or 4, about a noseless guy who has an unhealthy obsession about a teenage boy?
This is a hard one. I'll say a prequel.
Prequel is correct.
2-0. Gina, you got to get in the game here.
Okay.
All right, Gina, Nightmare Before Elm Street trivia.
Okay.
Where did Wes Craven get the inspiration for Freddy's costume? Is it 1, a hobo that stared at him through a window when he was 10?
Creepy.
Was it 2, his high school science teacher?
Uh-huh.
Was it 3, the jeans wall at Reams? Or 4, the mayor of Mona, Don Criddle?
Oh. I love number 1, but I don't think it's that. So I'm going to go high school science teacher. Oh!
Karen, you can win 3-0.
I say number 1.
There you go.
Number 1.
That's a sweep. Just away you go.
Wow.
Nicely done.
You don't give me the opportunity to be nice. So you just won fair and square. Those Things Can Only Get Better tour tickets.
Congratulations, Karen.
Woohoo!
All right, hang on.
Hang on the line, Karen, or we'll tell you how to get those tickets.
I've got to get home and iron my underpants.
Well, perhaps Howard Jones is bringing Karen's tickets to the studio.
Maybe.
Who knows?
At 9:30. All right, time for some big boy news and opinioendo, brought to you by...
Looking for a new home? Garbett Homes Gallery Community in Murray. Get up to $15,000 any way you want it, plus another $2,500 toward closing costs when you mention Radio from Hell. Browse online at garbethomes.com.
And never, ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Eric Roberts addresses his absence from the wedding of his daughter, Emma. She married Cody John in Idaho on July 25th. I love my daughter. Always have, always will, Eric said in part. Speaking about missing his daughter Emma's wedding, he explained in April that he was not able to be depended upon emotionally whatsoever when Emma was born.
He was a crappy dad, and she has not really had much of a relationship with him since. She does, however, have a good relationship with her Aunt Julia.
He challenged speculation, though, that he and his daughter have an estranged relationship. It's only complicated through outside eyes because they don't get any of it, he said. He said, we're not estranged. And I just couldn't be there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not said, although his sister, Julia, did attend the wedding, and that's maybe more of a reason why he wasn't there.
Unless you're trapped under something heavy, there's no reason to not be at your daughter's wedding.
Yes, because Julia was there. That's why. And my guess is that well, she said, if he's coming, I'm not coming. I bet that's what it is. Well, we haven't talked about this at all yet. Here's the latest. A powerful 6.8 magnitude earthquake hit southwest Japan, igniting fires near its epicenter, damaging buildings and highways, injuring dozens of people, according to Japan's public broadcaster. Fire officials said that they were trying to rescue people trapped inside of a shopping mall in a southern neighborhood of Kumamoto City. After its second floor collapsed and injured at least 2 people. Aerial footage showed extensive damage to the building.
If you go to x96.com/live, you can see video of...
Prime Minister Sane Takaichi said that the earthquake struck around 4:30 p.m. local time in Kumamoto Prefecture. It's the southernmost of Japan's main islands, the Kyushu Island. According to local officials, the force of the quake collapsed buildings across the region, trapping people inside. Fires broke out. One person found dead in a collapsed house. At least 50 people were being treated for injuries at a hospital. Aerial images by the news agency showed the elevated sections of the Kyushu Expressway had broken into 2 pieces, as other footage showed a partially collapsed wall at Kumamoto Castle. That's a landmark at the heart of the city. The earthquake's epicenter was near Uto, a coastal city around 30 miles from Kumamoto in the same prefecture. The Kumamoto Castle, one of Japan's oldest, grandest, and most renowned castles, was damaged. Video showed a stone wall of the centuries-old fortified structure in Kumamoto Prefecture that had partly collapsed. Rocks had tumbled onto the ground. Kumamoto Castle was built by a general named Kato Kiyomasa and was completed in 1607. In the more than 400 years since the castle has set the stage for the stories of a variety of significant heroes. And it is astonishing that all this time and now it's damaged by an earthquake. Because the coastal city of Uto and this whole Kumamoto region is no stranger to earthquakes. They have them a lot.
It just reminds me of when I was just there and there was an earthquake and the people that worked at the hotel were like, it's fine, everything's fine. And I'm like, well, yeah, until it's a big one like this, and it's not fine.
Yeah. On Tuesday, the area near Udo was the epicenter of the 6.8 magnitude earthquake. Much of the prefecture is in mountainous terrain. A national park in Kumamoto is home to Mount Aso, one of Japan's largest active volcanoes on top of everything else.
Oh.
Many of the prefecture's 1.68 million residents live in the flatter areas close to the island's western coast, including Kumamoto City and quieter settlements such as peninsula city of Udo. Powerful and deadly earthquakes have shaken that prefecture, which sits on a fault zone that divides Kyushu from southwest to northeast. Many Kumamoto residents recall painful memories from a decade ago when a series of earthquakes across the prefecture and nearby areas killed 278 people and injured more than 2,000 others. The quakes, which included ones with magnitudes up to 7.3, according to the Japan Meteorological Agency. Buildings and houses were toppled in that earthquake 10 years ago. The war between Russia and Ukraine has expanded far beyond the front lines, with both sides increasingly striking targets deep inside each other's territory. What constitutes a legitimate military target has become a growing point of contention. A Russian drone on Sunday slammed into an ATB supermarket in Chernihiv, about 80 miles north of Kyiv, as shoppers were filling their carts with groceries. 2 people were killed, including a 9-year-old child, 25 others wounded. Chernihiv police said that the drone was equipped with an optical camera, allowing its operator to view the target and watch the strike unfold in real time. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky called the attack deliberate. Russia has defended the supermarket strike by pointing to Ukraine's repeated attacks on Wildberries. Wildberries is Russia's largest online retailer. It's much like Amazon here, and started by this woman. I was reading up on it the other day. Wildberries was started by a Russian woman who's now like a billionaire because of it. Russia's largest online retailer killed 9 people and injured dozens this month. Ukraine has been targeting Wildberry warehouses.
Oh, okay.
And they say they're doing it. It's a legitimate military target because not only does Wildberries deliver, blankets and electronic gear and whatever to people who order it, they also deliver military supplies. Ukraine says the Wildberries facility was used to move drone components and other sanctioned electronics for the Russian military. Drone products, including combat-ready quadcopters, are openly listed for sale on the company's website. A journalist with the Kyiv Independent who also reported finding drone bomb release mechanisms available through Wildberries. So.
And Zelensky's in Washington today, along with Netanyahu. They're both there for Lindsey Graham's funeral.
Temporary protected status program is a step closer to officially ending. The Supreme Court will send the TPS case back to a lower court so that the judge can implement the order, giving the Trump administration the green light to cancel the program. And that means many Haitians who had this designation may no longer be able to live or work legally in the United States.
They can't go back to Haiti. Haiti is worse than it's ever been.
An attorney who represented some Haitians said many are afraid to be deported to their home country. All the gangs and warlords care about is, have you spent time in the States? And if the answer is yes, there's an assumption that you've got money and that you're worth kidnapping, said Jeff Pipoli, lead counsel in the Haitian TPS case. The Department of Homeland Security would not confirm reporting that ICE plans to start targeting Haitians for deportation, but in a statement, a spokesman said, in part, temporary protected status is exactly that, temporary, for too long.
The governor of Ohio has said, we love having our Haitian immigrants here. They've really helped our economy.
Yeah.
They are contributing members to our community.
What they're really health care. They work in nursing homes a lot.
Yeah.
Businesses have long been concerned about losing a vital part of the workforce. The vice president of a waste management company told Scripps News it's hard to replace workers with more than a decade of experience. We've been aware of the situation for some time, so we've been able to hire up, get some people in training, said Bill Jones, Division Vice President for Waste Pro of Florida. But I think it's going to be a reasonably smooth transition, but it's never fully smooth when somebody who has great experience just leaves your company.
And so these are people that are not putting a drain on our economy. They're contributing to it. So so other than racism,
there is none.
Why
There
why
isn't.
are we
Nothing.
doing this?
It's racism.
There isn't anything other than that.
And guaranteed ICE is going to swoop in on these neighborhoods and just take them all. They've got their quotas they got to hit.
Utah officials say that a residential support home for people with disabilities required its staff to get management approval before calling 911.
What?
A policy that licensors say delayed emergency help last month for a resident who later died. State licensors are now keeping a close watch on Northeastern Services Spanish Fork home. The program is not allowed to accept new clients for 30 days after the state took emergency action last week. Their staff must also be retrained on safe practices regarding supervision of clients and emergency protocol procedures. The action doesn't affect other locations of Northeastern Services, which, according to their website, provide services to support those with disabilities live independently through home support, job placement, and day programs. On June 13th, about 2 o'clock in the morning, a client at the program's Spanish Fork home was in respiratory distress, according to the notice of emergency agency action, with difficulty breathing and nasal discharge. Staff did not immediately contact emergency services, saying that internal protocols mandate a manager's approval before calling 911. Instead,
ridiculous.
Staff waited 20 minutes to call a manager who then instructed them to document the client's condition via video for management to see. The manager directed staff to wait for an assistant manager to transport the client for medical care. During this delay, the client lost consciousness, collapsed, and died.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. Sports, weather, traffic.
Well, Tony Romo was allegedly uncooperative with cops after his arrest in Wisconsin last week.
Don't you know who I am?
Court records viewed by the Post on Monday show former Dallas Cowboys quarterback has been issued a citation for refusing to take a test for intoxication after arrest, stemming from his July 23rd run-in with the police. The mugshot for Tony, he's so wasted. He's got red alcohol face. Romo was pulled over on the interstate shortly after he had completed a round of golf at the Wisconsin Amateur Championship Golf Tournament. Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office wrote in an arrest report that the 46-year-old was taken into custody and booked on a charge of operating while intoxicated. He was not cooperative during the arrest.
Get a driver. Take an Uber.
I'm fine.
In 2020, he inked a deal, which I like that term, inking a deal. You know, when you sign a contract. A 10-year deal worth $180 million to be a sports analyst. You could hire an Uber or a driver or something. There's no reason to be driving.
I'm fine.
Let's see. Several ramps in Salt Lake City. We're pivoting to traffic here.
All right.
Several ramps in Salt Lake City, including a primary route to Salt Lake International Airport, are scheduled to close for bridge work starting Tuesday. According to Utah Department of Transportation, multiple ramps in Salt Lake County are scheduled to close starting at 8 p.m. today. The northbound I-215 connections to westbound and eastbound I-80 will remain closed for about 35 days. Additionally, the northbound I-215 ramp to Redwood Road is set to close through October 2nd. The two I-80 ramps scheduled to reopen shortly before Labor Day, with drivers advised to use Bangor Highway, I-15, or SR 201 as alternates to the airport. Right now, we've got accidents being reported southbound Bangor Highway 78 south and West Jordan, left lane of 3 blocked. Crash eastbound I-80 milepost 135 in Salt Lake, left lane blocked there. And a crash northbound I-15 35th south in South Salt Lake. Also weather, it's hot, it's still hot, it's remaining hot, it's hot, 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 as the Cure would say. Stay entertained this summer. Go to Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon miniatures, dice paints, and more. Locally owned and operated Haster Games, 6831 South State, or HasterGames.com.
You got your Utah Word of the Day coming up after these messages. Stand by. People were showing me in the chat room, they were showing me that some Roombas have cameras on them. Speaking of Canada number one.
Mine does.
And there's pictures of people, you know, the Roombas in the bathroom and people are sitting on the toilet.
My son is convinced
Really?
that the Roomba is mapping our house so that it can be taken over by the government.
Why would the government want to take over your
I
house?
have no idea.
What does the government want with your house?
Nothing.
We'll finally get that bill, Allred.
I love that argument about why I need guns. It's to protect me from the government. They have drones.
They have the atomic bomb.
They will always win.
They will win.
They have fighter jets.
Yeah. All right.
A well-regulated militia.
Well,
That's
it's
what
not,
we need.
It's not regulated enough.
No.
Yeah, see, now they're sending me the pictures of people sitting on the toilet from the
I don't
Roomba
want to
now.
see that.
Really?
Hang on. Yeah, that's right there.
How is the Roomba getting in the bathroom if you close the door when you're going? Why?
They can be very insistent. Yeah. The Roomba can
Darn
be
right
very
rude, actually.
Very
Close the
insistent.
door.
I don't know if this is true.
Yeah, see, here's the mapping of the Roomba. You know, your kid's not wrong. I mean, because that information goes somewhere.
They do map my house.
But I don't think the government cares.
No.
It maps your house so it knows, oh, there's a stair over there. I can't go over
Yeah.
there. And
Or I can send it to a certain area of the house, which I think is really cool. I can say, that area of the house needs a little extra attention, Roomba. Go get it.
Okay.
And it does.
You got it, Mr. B.
I wish it would talk.
It should talk.
That's
Someday.
the next iteration, I'm
Yes,
sure.
it will.
Oh, actually, it does talk now that I think about
What does it say?
It says things like, Roomba needs charging. Yeah.
Oh, so it's very limited. in
Yeah,
what
I
it
mean,
says.
Roomba needs charging, or Roomba is stuck. Roomba is stuck.
it speaks about itself in the third person.
Yes.
Well,
It'd be creepier if it said, "Hey, I'm stuck
Hey, I'm
over
over
here."
here.
I am stuck.
Hey, Bill.
I am stuck.
Now we should customize it.
Yeah.
So that it can say, hey, Bill, you need to charge me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Roomba. That's okay, Bill. Just come and get me. I can't move until I'm charged.
I have no soul.
Well, neither do I, Roomba.
All right, 8:46 right now. Utah Word of the Day brought to you by...
Beat the heat before it gets worse. Aereo Home Services is your local whole home service provider for HVAC, plumbing, and electrical. Schedule now at aereohome.com.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah Word of the Day, and today's word is...
I bet there'll be several words. So we're going to check in with former mayor of Mona, Don Criddle, and his son Denver. And I think there's some news, right? Right, Don?
Yeah,
you need
yes, ma'am. There is news, and thank you for welcoming us into your studio here. Well, my son Denver, I thought this would be the good time to break it to him.
This place is really nice.
It is, isn't it, Denver?
You know, compared to what we live in.
Well, it is. Well, we're getting a new double wide next year.
A new one?
A new double wide. Well, it's a used double wide.
But it'll be new to me.
It'll be new to you. That's right. You have not lived in it before. But I have
It'll be exciting. I hope I don't get lost.
I have some bad news for you, Denver.
Oh, no.
I know you feel
You
very
sound-
strongly about this.
You sound very serious.
Well, I am. Your namesake has passed. The man that I named you after has passed.
Bob Denver?
No, not Bob Denver.
Jeff Gilligan.
I know it's Gilligan. No, not Bob Denver. It wasn't him.
Denver Pyle?
No, it was not Denver Pyle. He was from the Waltons. No,
Not Denver
it
Pyle?
was not Denver Pyle.
What about John Denver?
No.
I'm named after John Denver.
No, you're not named after John.
Rocky Mountain High.
You're not named after John Denver, and you're not named after a Denver omelet either.
Mona, Utah.
No.
Rocky Mountain
No,
High.
Who? Dolly Parton's brother, Denver Parton, has passed.
I don't know who that is.
He's Dolly Parton's brother. He was 82, and he was a crane operator. Denver.
Crane operator.
Crane operator
At 82?
Yeah. Well, I think
He'll fall
retired.
out.
He was a retired crane operator. But you know, I named you after him because, well, I mean, you put a blonde wig on Denver Parton and slap a couple of falsies on him, he looks just like his sister.
Really, Daddy?
Exactly like his sister. It's amazing.
Does he have large?
Well, he would have to have falsies. That's what I said. A pair of falsies.
Well, that's gender affirming care, Daddy. We're against that.
That's right. Now, the funeral home tells us that the funeral will be upcoming, and I think you and I are going to travel and attend that funeral.
Where's it going to happen?
It's at the Ashley Funeral Home.
Ashley.
Yeah. And Denver Parton has passed. He was preceded in death by his wife, Carolyn Parton, and his dad, Lee Parton. Now, his sister, Dolly, is okay. She's fine. Although she tells a story about her mother sewing her toes back on.
What?
Yeah. I just found that in the obituary.
Well, that happened to me once.
Dolly Parton says, I was 6 or 7. I jumped across a fence and onto a mason jar, and I cut 3 of my toes. My little one toe on my right foot almost fell off. And my mom took the same needle she used to make quilts with and sewed my toes back on. That's what she says.
Is that frontier medicine, Daddy?
I think that's what it was. You know, they lived out in they didn't live in a big city.
They lived in a holler.
They lived exactly. We live in Mona, and they lived out in a holler.
Daddy, are you sure I'm not named after Denver Pyle?
Well, no.
You know Uncle Jesse from Dukes of Hazzard?
I know who it is.
Because I've been telling everybody that that's who I've been named after.
Well, then you could just keep up with that if you want.
Oh,
Go
good.
ahead.
I wasn't going to make a whole bunch of phone calls and tell people that I was named after Dolly Parton's brother.
Denver Parton. Well, it was his nickname, Denver. His first name really was Coy.
Coy?
C-O-Y, Coy.
Well,
Coy Denver Parton.
That's a terrible...
Well, I know.
Well, I hope this doesn't affect my campaign to run for mayor.
What? Now I'm running for mayor again.
Well, I thought you already was the mayor, and we wanted to keep a criddle in the office.
Denver, we're really gonna have to work on your memory. I've been out of office for about a year now, but I'm gonna run and try and take the office back.
Well, I thought I'd run, but
well, then you're going to run against me.
Well, all right then, I will.
And Denver, I think you really need to review some of our old scripts. Just review some of our...
I promise Denver omelets for everyone.
Oh. All right then.
I hope that my opponents don't find out that I was named after a different Denver. All right, well, I'm going to go get my campaign signs together, Daddy.
All right.
Mama's going to do the printing on them.
May the best man win.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
What makes a Denver omelet a Denver omelet? What's the Denver part of it?
There's a lot of vegetables in it.
Yeah, it's got green peppers and onions in it, and ham and cheese, I think.
I'm just wondering why that's a Denver omelet.
I think it was invented or claims to have been invented in Denver. Why don't you look it up instead of asking me?
I don't know.
Ask Google. I'm not a big omelet eater myself.
The origin of the Denver omelet.
Okay.
The Denver Hotel.
Originated in the early 20th century, evolving from the Denver sandwich.
Oh.
Popular with railroad workers, cowboys, and pioneers, it likely originated from Chinese railroad cooks adapting egg foo young or as a way to mask the taste of eggs shipped in poor condition. So you just throw a bunch of peppers and stuff in there, and you can't tell that the eggs have gone bad.
It still doesn't say why it's called a Denver sandwich or a Denver omelet.
Denver restaurateur Albert McViddle
There you go. Okay.
claimed to have invented the sandwich in around 1907.
Is it McViddle or McVictual?
Or
MCVITTL.
Okay.
Or McViddles.
Yeah. Hey, a Denver omelet.
Doggy, we're going to have some vittles.
Anybody for the omelet station? I just can't eat that way anymore.
Here's a whole article in the Denver Post. The Denver omelet, a simple dish with
Wait a minute. Why is the Denver Post called the Denver Post?
The Denver omelet, a simple dish with a murky history.
Murky history.
Yeah. But am I right? It's peppers, onions,
Yep.
ham, cheese.
Yep.
That's about it, I think. And eggs, of course. But, I haven't.
But you're not an omelet guy?
No, not really. How
do you prefer your how you like your eggs, Bill?
I like over easy or even sunny side up fried
A
eggs.
dippy egg? You like a dippy egg?
I like a dippy egg. I like to dip the toast crust
Exactly.
in it.
That's the way.
And I also like hard boiled eggs.
Yes.
Just cold hard boiled eggs.
Cold
Yeah.
hard boiled egg. Put a little salt on that.
Yeah, yeah, a little salt and pepper. Just roll them around and eat. And I also like a jammy boiled egg. You can boil them so that the
soft boiled egg.
Yeah, it's kind of jammy in the center. I like
Harry,
that
what's
as
your
well.
egg order?
A dippy.
A dippy egg.
And I'll go scrambled sometimes.
Dippy with toast. I prefer not scrambled because restaurants tend to mess that up.
Do you like them fluffy or a little dry?
My scrambled?
Yeah.
Oh, fluffy.
Fluffy. Why do you want them dry?
Oh, some people like them dry.
I put ketchup on my scrambled eggs.
I like the deviled eggs.
I love deviled eggs.
Yeah.
I used to make them like at least once a year.
Aren't they involved?
A bit, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of work.
Isn't there piping?
Yes.
Yes.
But what I also do is I'll make the deviled eggs and then I'll just throw the whites away and just eat them with a spoon. I like a good egg salad too. Egg salad sandwich. Excellent.
Well, yeah. I mean, ever since Sue found that recipe for the Japanese style,
Is it close?
It's
to
damn
the
close.
7-Eleven egg salad.
It really
sandwich?
is. Yeah.
What makes it different other than the bread?
The bread and the mayonnaise that you use. You use Kewpie.
Oh, you got to use Kewpie.
Got to use Kewpie, and it's finely chopping the boiled eggs.
Anything else but other than the eggs and the Kewpie?
There's something else
salt and
in,
pepper
in the
or-
whole mix. I can't recall, but delicious. Delicious.
I don't eat eggs.
Of course you don't.
I mean, like
You know how you're never going to die.
choking
Eating
on an egg.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna die.
Never going to die eating an egg, that's for sure.
The Trinity Killer has a whole speech in Dexter that it's not a Denver omelet without diced tomatoes.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I believe that is, in fact, another ingredient.
All right. Traffic, Gina, please.
Yeah, just another reminder about these closures. Ongoing Interstate 215 construction project will force weeks-long closure of multiple exits and off-ramps, leaving drivers to find alternate routes to places like Salt Lake City International Airport starting today at 8 p.m. Utah Department of Transportation will close 3 northbound I-215 off-ramps, including the main route to the airport from the south. Expects to reopen them just ahead of the Labor Day holiday. Following ramps will be closed for approximately 5 weeks. Northbound I-215 to westbound I-80, the primary route to the airport. Northbound I-215 to eastbound I-80, and northbound I-215 to Redwood Road. It's just going to be difficult for the next 35 days or so for those. At Progressive Primary Care, members can text their doctor anytime 24/7, not just make phone calls during office hours. Experience health care on your schedule at progressiveprimary.care today.
All right, thank you. Okay, we're going to take a break, play a song. After that song, it's the Boner Recap Game. Easy to get the prize. All you got to do is call us and tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, definitely cheat today because it was really close. Just go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, July 28, 2026. Click on there. You'll see the correct answer. Call and tell us. And you'll win what?
Tickets to see Interpol with special guest Youth Lagoon Tuesday, August 4th at Red Butte.
Interpol tickets, 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play the Boner Recap game. That's coming up after these messages and a song. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play the game. Salt Lake Acting Company, we're going to be there on Saturday.
Yes, we'll be there Saturday for the matinee performance of the Gaslight Zone at Salt Lake Acting Company. And did we find out whether we're full up?
I don't know.
I didn't. I forgot to ask. But the Gaslight Zone, just get tickets for this. It's really fantastic.
It's running through the 16th. So if we're sold out for Saturday, there will be other shows you can see.
Yeah, and this is supposed to be one of the funniest ones they've done in a long time. It's a Salt Lake Acting Company. They used to do Saturday's Voyeur, and now it's they call it the Summer Show, and this one is the Gaslight Zone. It's a cabaret style show, which is great. Table seating, theater seats. You can bring your own food and drink. A lot of people bring wine and cheese and all of that kind of thing. It's very pleasant, and it's just fun. You know, there's just a lot of good humor in it, and I think you'll be if you've never been, make this your first time. You get your tickets at saltlakeactingcompany.org. Use the code X96 at checkout, and they'll give you a special little deal. Salt Lake Acting Company.
Let me get the phone interface here, and our first check-in is Artie.
Artie, good morning. How are you?
I'm Artie Fufkin. I smell like lots of sweat.
What?
Sometimes I smell like cat urine. Oh, there we go.
Artie
Fufkin.
Artie Fufkin.
Hey,
check.
our old friend how are you? Terry and Bill and Gina. I listen to you guys every morning. Big time fan. I'm actually frankly, I'm kind of nervous talking to you. I'm speechless.
Are you a long-time listener?
Go
ahead.
Oh, a long-time listener, first-time caller. I'm my kid's dad. Blow me up, Tom. Mega dittos. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Am I really talking to you guys? Let me pinch myself.
See, you are Artie.
Damn it!
You are anything
this is not
but
a dream.
You are anything but speechless.
Ever.
I'm nervous as all get out. I'll just be honest with you, especially. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Especially
no,
what?
No, I'm not. I'm on the radio, especially with a lot of people listening. What if I mess up or say something stupid?
Well,
I guess that's
sort of your stock and trade.
Artie, you know what will happen if you do that because it's happened before.
Let's don't go there.
Okay.
Damn it.
What?
Don't go there.
So,
what's new, Artie? What's going on?
Haven't heard from you in a long time. How are you?
Oh, well, let's see. I hoard cats. That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
No, I love cats, and I live in a place where there's a park in back, and people dump their unwanted cats. And for some reason, I guess cats communicate with each other. It's like, hey, check this guy's place out. Not only does he give out fresh food, wet and dry, but there's water there and there's loving.
Oh, the word on the street is Artie's yard is the place to be.
Yeah,
Artie is a crazy cat lady.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh, I am, and they live underneath my bed. I have over 40, and you know what?
What?
You know what I like to do? Have you ever just loved a good cry? Just for no reason, whether you're happy or sad.
Sure.
Just a good cry.
Yeah.
Okay, so I crawl underneath my bed just for a good cry, and then I wipe away the tears with one cat at a time. Once one gets soggy,
yeah,
I grab another one. They're all terrified, but you know what? They have no other choice. Because where else would they go?
I don't know. Artie, now I'm assuming you don't. From all of this, I'm assuming you don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why he's crying, Bill. Come on.
I see.
We won't talk. Thanks for bringing that up.
I'm sorry. I just.
I'm Artie Fufkin. I smell like lots of sweat.
You sound happy and
Artie,
healthy.
it's nice to hear you again.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I got up about an hour and a half ago, and I've just I sat on the.
Yes.
I sat on the edge of my bed, just anticipating this moment. I was just like, okay, I'm going to just do a good job. I'm going to knock it out of the park. And I'm going to be on the radio. Artie Fufkin, just settle down. You're going to be on the radio. You're going to be fine. And then a cat jumps. Oh, you know what?
What?
I had to actually lock all of my cats out of the room because
you can make
I
this
wanna
important.
Make sure that I do this
Because this phone call is that important that the cats had to be out of the room.
Oh no! And they jump on you, and then when you have over 40, they jump not only in your lap, but they start to crawl up you.
Yeah.
And then they crawl on your shoulder, and it's just a big mess.
Yeah. Artie, now you called us. Have you got some sort of
news?
Some news for us? What's going on? We haven't. Heard, I haven't heard from you forever.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
Oh yeah. Oh, I got my call, and I'm going on a mission.
Where are you going?
It's the New Mexico Albuquerque mission, and I'm going to the MTC about 2 months from now, and it's just going to be a mess.
Artie,
no, you're not. No,
Artie,
you're not.
do you know the song "I Hope They Call
I'm
Me on a
already
Mission"?
nervous about that.
Mm-hmm.
Artie, do you know the song "I Hope They Call Me on a Mission"?
I hope they call me on a mission.
I thought so. Yeah.
But I have one. I have one even better.
What's that?
Okay. They send out, the mission song before you go.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Live and learn the gospel in this enchanted land. Guess the state. Guess
The land of enchantment is New Mexico.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh, they really do that? They do that. Guess the
I don't
state.
know.
You just make that up.
Oh, you'll like this,
Yeah, I
Artie.
missed that part.
Artie, we just
What?
got a text from a friend of the program. It says, Artie Fufkin, I named my cat after Artie years ago, and he's 16 years old. He's a Flame Point Siamese, and his name is Artie Fluffkin.
Well, bring them by the studio or at my house. I'd love to meet him or her.
Do you have any other news, Artie?
Any other
than
big
going,
announcements?
Other than going on a mission to New Mexico.
Oh, I guess you guys have let me back in the building after that big stalking.
After the incident, yes.
I mean, we voted no, but somebody else said okay, you can come back.
You voted no.
Yeah, we voted no.
So I guess I'm going to be on the radio again, and it's going to be a hot mess. Especially. I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, it's going to be a rolling dumpster fire just every freaking day.
When are you going to be on the radio? When are you going to be on?
Oh, this weekend. What am I talking about?
Tomorrow.
I'm going to be on from 10 to 3. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's going to be exciting.
From
so
10 in the
tune in and
10 in the morning or 10 at night.
10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Probably should be at night. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
But you know what? And also the equipment in the studio. Holy crap! It's it's overwhelming.
Yes, it's nice.
I'm used to. I'm used to a standard, but that thing is a stick shift.
Well, listen, Artie, congratulations. Now Katie is on right before you.
Yes, our producer.
So be nice to Katie when you come in.
She's going to introduce you.
Don't scare her.
Oh, well, I have great news to Katie.
What?
I've actually put on an extra layer of speed stick.
Oh,
yep.
good.
So
Okay,
yeah,
good.
That's good to know.
to mask the cat urine and tears. I don't know.
All right.
All right,
We're
Artie.
happy to have you back, Artie.
are happy to have
I'll
you
be
back.
listening
Oh,
tomorrow.
We're excited.
Good news.
You know what? I will, like an old wise man said a long time ago, I will do whatever in whatever kind of way. Okay.
All right.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Thank you.
So.
That's what I'm going to do.
All right.
Okay, so.
Thank you, Artie.
In whatever kind of way.
Looking forward to it.
In whatever kind of way.
All right.
Okay, so.
Okay, so.
I am
Bye.
a fan of Artie.
Goodbye, Artie.
We heard from Robbie, who's waiting for an everlasting love in Perry.
Perry.
Perry is how you spell the name of that place.
Perry.
In case you needed it.
All right.
See, this is a picture of Carrie and Bill and Howard Jones. Right there.
Long ago.
That's Howard. Howard's the one in the middle.
Yeah.
And I
Bill's
think-
showing it at x96.com/live.
Yeah, and then if somebody, I'm going to ask Howard this, I asked Carrie this. There's another picture. We were interviewing somebody. This is some musician in England somewhere, and I have no idea who that is.
idea.
So if you recognize that,
Well, hold it still.
that's a still. My
Actually,
hand.
back it up a little
I have
closer.
an essential tremor.
It's too close. It's blurry.
How's that?
Hard to say.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask Howard if he knows who it is when he gets here.
But, Howard performing. He was just in Vegas last night. Which means he drove all night.
Well, they maybe flew
to be up here.
Maybe.
No, they're on buses. I follow Richard Blade.
Yeah, so do I.
Who's the host of this tour? Richard Blade is an old timey alternative rock DJ.
Was he on
He was on-
91X?
Yeah, he's on
K-Rock.
K-Rock?
Yeah. But he's hosting the thing, and yeah.
That would be
But they're performing tomorrow, so
here.
Is it tomorrow here?
Yeah.
So they got a day to rest.
So he can rest up. He'll be here at 9:30. We're gonna play his new song, and
He's gonna. I know he'll ask because last time he was in Utah that I talked to him. This was years ago. He's gonna ask where he can get some wheatgrass juice. So.
Oh wait, Richard's posted from the airport, so maybe they
did fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because he says, "Thank goodness for a great carrier like Alaskan Airlines." so they must be sponsored by
Yes, Alaska Airlines.
You know, we have to do the Boner recap
What?
here.
What is that?
It's where you read the 3 Boner candidates from earlier, and then a friend of the program calls in and tries to win tickets by telling us who won.
Well, what if I don't feel like it?
Well, we have to because we have these Interpol tickets we have to give away.
All right.
I've just been having a wretched morning. So, is I don't know who you can complain to when you're using a Microsoft product. And it's the product I'm using is OneNote, which I can clip things from all different sources and put it into this one place. When it's not functioning correctly, who do you complain to?
Bill Gates.
I don't know.
Miss
I
Brandt,
think
get
he's-
Bill Gates on the phone.
I think he's out of it these days. I don't know. Anyway, do we
Miss
have
Brandt, get Tim Apple on the phone.
do we have somebody there who?
Tom is here.
Tom, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Tom.
How are you this morning, Tom?
Well, and yourself?
Well, okay. Do you have any idea who I can complain to about this Microsoft OneNote program not working correctly?
Your IT guy.
Actually,
yeah, good idea.
Guy in the chat room who knows his computers, he says OneNote has been having issues for a couple of days now.
Oh, really? Because everything is working as far as I can tell, except for it won't give me the OneNote web clipper extension for my browser. So if some guy knows how I can fix that, or do I just have to write it out, I guess. So I've had to paste.
You can just email Bill Gates.
Yeah, see, Bill's kind of not out of it these days. I think he's just going around.
His email's definitely out of it.
Yeah. Listen, Tom, let's get to the business at hand, shall we? You can win tickets to see Interpol. When are they here?
They're coming with special guest Youth Lagoon Tuesday, August 4th to Red Butte Garden.
All right, good place to see a show. I'll read these 3 boner candidates, Tom. You tell me which one was the victor, and you will be a victor instead of a Tom. You ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. Boner candidate number 1. What kind of world is this when a man can't get naked and ride on top of a train? An Arizona man arrested after authorities said he broke into a Union Pacific locomotive, surfed on top of the moving train nude as the train traveled through northeastern Colorado, leaving stunned witnesses watching the bizarre ride. I think he was just having a good time. Boner candidate number 2. That's not a cyst. A routine laparoscopic surgery to remove a benign ovarian cyst, and instead the surgeon removed nearly half of this woman's entire healthy bladder, which has pretty much ruined her life. She did get a big cash award because of it, but that's not any. That's no recompense really. And boner candidate number 3, the Secret Service is becoming less secret. Several stories of Secret Service agents involved in really sketchy behavior one of them involved in and I'm not sure why, in a sorority, or a fraternity hazing, where a young man was paddled so severely that the student suffered kidney damage. Another Secret Service agent arrested for pleasuring himself in the hallway of a hotel. It just goes on and on. That was boner candidate number 3. Which one was the worst, Tom? Which one was the winner?
It was number 3. The Secret Service is becoming less secret.
Yes. Doing that stuff out in the open.
Yep.
All right, Tom, congratulations. You've won the tickets.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, hang on the line. We'll tell you how to get them. Texter says, I was at the concert in Vegas.
Oh.
Everyone was great. It was 4 hours of fun and great 80s music. The audience was full of my-timers, but we hung in there to the end. Let's see. People think that the woman in the picture, is a Japanese actress and singer Michi Hirota, who sang on a David Bowie album.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It might be. You don't know.
I don't think she's Japanese.
No, she doesn't look Japanese to me. Oh, well.
But we'll.
I just think it's funny you're going to ask Howard.
Hey, Howard, who is this?
Why do you think he might know?
I don't know.
Because it was.
It was the same trip?
Probably.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, it was the same trip. I'm wearing the same shirt. And probably the same day in the same place.
Guy in the chat room says to make sure your browsers are up to date and update the extensions.
Okay.
Refresh, Bill.
Basically.
Restart.
But I've always had to, and this is one thing that's bugged me about this, and this is just for me and Guy now. Every time I use the OneNote web clipper, I have to uninstall it and reinstall it. Every session.
That's a pain.
And I keep wondering why I have to do that.
That's a pain.
Yep.
All right. We will take a break. We'll be back with some big boy news, and I understand Howard's running a little early.
Okay.
So we'll just have him come in as soon as he gets here.
All right.
Stand by for that. Huntsman Mental Health.
Mental health, it's as important as your physical health, and Huntsman Mental Health Foundation is taking that.
It's just health care. It should all just be counted as health care.
Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, they're transforming the way we care for ourselves mentally. They've been doing groundbreaking research. They've expanded their access to treatment, supporting programs that serve people of all ages. And remember, sometimes I don't get to this. If you or a loved one is struggling and needs help, you can dial 988 or text 988 and speak directly with a mental health professional who is here right here in the state of Utah. These life-changing resources are available with help from the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation. And to find out how you can help, go to this website, yourbrainisbeautiful.org. That's yourbrainisbeautiful.org. So
This says, even if it's a casual gathering, shoot the host a quick text and just make sure it's okay. Waiting to share dietary restrictions. I mean, everybody knows my cheese policy.
Yeah, if you're going over to somebody's house for dinner, don't get there with, and so, well, we're having lasagna, and then it's Gina.
Yeah, don't expect the meal to be vegan friendly or not contain any of your allergens. You need to let your host know your limitations.
That must happen to you all the time, though, Gina. There are many things you will not eat, and I'm guessing that you get invited to places that bring you things that you can't. We have guests in the studio who bring us stuff and you won't eat it.
Well, that's a different thing, Bill. That's a policy. I don't eat things people bring to the studio.
But I'm sure you are served things at parties.
It is mostly just cheese. But think about how many things cheese touches.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's mostly just cheese. Feeding the dog.
Yeah, I always point that out to people if we're having dinner. Don't feed the dog.
It's important to remember a host's pets may have dietary restrictions, or maybe you're a no people food house. Don't
And a lot of people aren't necessarily aware of what foods dogs can and can't have.
Yeah. Yeah, don't always ask.
And that's too bad. I mean, because I usually, whatever I don't finish on my plate, I usually put it down on the floor.
Just throw it down.
Put the plate on the floor.
Someone will eat it.
He'll like that.
Disrespecting shoe rules. So shoes on or off tends to be very individual specific. Listen to what your host prefers. I mean, if it's obvious that people are taking their shoes off at the front door, you should probably take your shoes off at the front.
I'm not taking my shoes off. We're in Japan.
You go to Carrie's house, he'll give you slippers.
Yeah.
Which I have used before
Yeah.
at Carrie's house.
Gina, isn't that kind of like bowling shoes, though?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who's been wearing those slippers that Carrie gives you?
Yeah,
he gives
that's
them
true.
to other guests.
I mean, I guess I can't.
He's
come
got
to
a
your
can.
house
He's got a can of Lysol that he sprays them out every time.
Well, and they've been sitting unused for so long. Whatever that was living on them
is dead.
is dead now. So don't worry about it.
Interfering with the setup. If it's a formal dinner where there are place cards,
Yes.
don't move them. Don't say, I don't want to sit next to that person. There's a reason the host set it up the way
I
that
don't
they
want to
did.
go to anyone's house for dinner where there are place cards.
That's too fancy for you.
Yeah.
And finally, this showing up empty-handed.
Yes.
If you've been invited to somebody's house, you bring, a bottle of wine or some flowers or something. You bring a little
Box of
Yeah.
Triscuits.
A candy bar.
Yeah.
I brought you a candy bar.
Here's a big hunk.
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah. Candy bar.
There you go.
Or I bought some dog treats for your dog.
No, don't do that. I mean, I guess you could if you ask before you
Yeah.
go.
Sue says the number one guest foul was when somebody put the toilet paper roll on wrong. We are an
Upside
over-the-top
down.
household, not an under.
Oh, of course.
So if you replace the toilet paper roll, you should note.
Yes.
You should note how it is done.
Exactly.
In that house.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
By the way, if you're an under the roll toilet paper person, you're wrong.
Exactly. All right, 9:20 right now. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982, located in the heart of Trolley Square. It's Cabin Fever, so much more than a card store.
And never, ever, ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Donald Trump spent hours this past Sunday posting a bizarre series of AI slop images that included plenty of Trump 2028 references, attacks on his critics, and even a bizarre picture of himself at the White House with President John F. Kennedy. He posted several images calling himself and the United States the guardians of the world for his attacks on Iran, such as one where he's looming over the whole thing, and it says USA, and then he's bombing Iran. And then he posted an AI image of a giant air filter at the U.S.-Canada border as Canada battles massive wildfires with an old pic of him with a hot pink Trump 2028 cap.
Doesn't he have a job to do?
He also threw in a couple of movie-style posters. My favorite is him as the cosmic commander, and in another one, he's saving George Washington in some kind of time travel adventure. He's got his he's in Mount Rushmore, and he's helping George Washington, who's falling off a cliff. Look, it's Howard Jones. Hi, Howard. How are you? Nice to see you. So great to see you. Yes. Here, look at this, Howard.
So great.
Well, come on over, Howard.
Yeah, thank you.
So we can just stop doing what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Good morning.
The news isn't important. The
No.
news is that Howard's here.
We'll just talk about Donald Trump. We don't want to do that.
No.
How are things, my friend?
Very good. Thank you very much. Yes, so pleased to be back here in Salt Lake City.
Well, and you have a devoted fan base here, don't you?
Yes.
It is a great honor to have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Every time I come, I get such a beautiful welcome. I mean, because I've been coming since 1984.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Yeah.
And quite a lot of people I'm meeting weren't even born then. So
People remember you vividly. You played one of our first shows up at
Park West.
Yes.
And you were wearing a bright yellow suit.
Yes.
And it
yeah.
was, people just have never forgotten that. It's just astonishing.
Well, yeah, I have such great memories of that. Like the tree people, that I called them.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
are the people who are like up right high in the in the hills that are, I guess they were right up in the trees. So
Yeah.
I called them that,
Yeah.
and they still come
Yeah.
to the shows.
I know, so it's really kind of, you have this devoted fan base here, and it's I think it's just remarkable. Are there other places in the world that have that kind of concentration of fans for you?
You know, it's no. It's Salt Lake is quite. I mean, all the other British bands and even American bands, kind of, you can tell they're a little bit envious of my following here.
Yeah.
And because nobody else can do the sort of gigs I can do. So it's yeah. I mean, you know, and it goes right back to those times and. You know, thank you for playing my records on the radio, and you know, just made that connection. It was opening up for Eurythmics, wasn't it? That was the first one.
I think Eurythmics was there.
Yeah, and it was just it was very special.
Do I remember correctly? You kind of got you got flung into popularity, or were you in the European Song Contest?
No. It was all a completely like grassroots thing with me playing like, literally building it from no fans to playing tiny clubs and pubs.
Yeah,
and then we used to get we used to hire coaches, to bring people to gigs when I played outside of my hometown, which was High Wycombe. And in the end, we had like 6 coaches of people would come with me up to London to the Marquee Club and things like that. So, 'cause in those days, you just had to bring your own crowd because, you kind of expect to go anywhere and anybody turn up.
Yeah.
So, and that's how we built it.
You used to live in Maidenhead?
Yeah, Maidenhead, yeah.
I think we were at your place twice in our past, having lunch with you and Jan. And is your son still acting?
He's now working sort of on the other side.
O'Sheen, is that right?
Yes, that's right. Working on the other side of it. He's like showrunner for some things that they're doing for Apple TV. So he's there in New York City.
Oh,
yeah.
It's and how's this tour been with the other bands? And
you just started, right?
Yeah, yes, that's right. I think we're like 5 shows in now. It's going really well. I mean, the idea is to make it a thing. The things can only get better tour. We're going to do it every year, and I get to choose to have my friends come along with me and play. So that's the idea, and it's really great. It's a great night of music because everyone's like different. It's different. It's like different genre. You got modern English and English beat and Wang Chung. And and Richard Blade is sort of doing a bit of education about how great the 80s was.
It really was, wasn't it?
Do you? I mean, people come and they want to hear the old songs, the 80s songs.
Yeah.
I know you have a new song. I think we have it here.
Yeah, we're going to play it coming up here.
Do you do some new material?
Yeah, we're playing the new single. It's the first track we're playing.
Oh.
Actually, it's quite. It's quite. I didn't intend it, but the song's called "Stand Up," and sometimes at the beginning of the show, you need to encourage people to rise up. But this wasn't the intended meaning of the song, which is about like everyone's voice is important, and we all have the power to influence our friends, our family, and our workmates, and don't hide away. Your voice is very important, so speak out.
Your music is all. I think I can't think of a song that's not.
Well, they're all very positive.
They all have a positive, a kind of uplifting. You don't have the tendency to brood a lot. And
no,
be depressive.
Yeah. I mean, that's always been my thing. You know, I always loved music that really, encouraged me and made me think, and so that's what I do with my songs. It's more sort of, everyman philosophy, really. What I try to get over, and I just want to encourage people to realize their full potential. We're all amazing human beings, and we can bring let's bring it out, because everyone's got something to offer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as I recall, when you were getting started, a lot of the music around you was the opposite.
Kinda
it was
dark
and depressing, and you were the lone voice of positivity.
Here comes Happy Howard.
Happy Howard, yes.
That's the way I remember it.
Well,
anyway,
I mean, it's not that I'm a stranger to, darkness and cynicism. I think, I think that exists in all of us. But it's like, how do you win the battle against that? I mean, I've got no. I mean, I think it's important to have the kind of music you just talked about as well, because people can relate to going through those feelings. It's just my thing was about being a cheerleader, and raising people's spirits and stuff. That's what.
Well, thank you for doing that.
Well,
yes.
Yeah. Now I'm going to ask you a question. I got this old picture.
Jeez.
Now, I had this picture too, and I think it was taken the same day in the same place, and I have no idea who this person is. Do you? Did she look familiar? I can't.
No.
Damn it.
No, I don't know that person. I've never met that person.
I can't figure out who it is.
Yeah.
It was some.
Were you doing a series of interviews with people, and
yeah,
Howard was one of them?
They would. I think this was one of the first times we ever met you. You came to our hotel room in London.
Yeah.
They would line us up with a bunch of people.
Yeah. Well, thanks for all that support you gave me, because
and you were always really reciprocal and great about it too. When I tell people that Howard Jones played in the backyard of a woman's home in Bountiful in the summer.
Yes, I remember that.
And they go, he did what?
Yeah,
I said he came and played in the backyard,
That's
and
right.
it was wonderful.
That's
People
right.
loved it.
They had a barbecue and everything, didn't they?
Yeah, we
as
had
well?
the Chuck Wagon breakfast, we called it.
Even more hard to believe is the fact that he invited two strangers to his house.
Yeah, us.
And picked us up at the train station.
Yeah. It was
hard to believe part.
That lovely. You still live in the same place?
No, we moved down to the southwest now of the UK, and so we live between Exeter and Bristol.
No, I loved that house you had.
That was very nice.
That was cool. And that studio there and everything. But one of our kids was spectacularly dyslexic, so we needed to find a school that could really help them to learn to read and stuff.
Yeah. All right.
And that really worked. And he got like a university degree, and now he's just got like
wonderful.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. So it was really, really worth us doing, and we love it down there. It's very beautiful, and I've got my studios there. I can really get on with the work.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back. We also have Howard's new song "Stand Up" coming up. We'll play that for you as well. More with Howard Jones.
And I don't know if you want to ask Howard a question. You could probably call.
Sure.
877-602-9696. Would you be open to that?
Yes, of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Stand by.
Let's join Carrie and Bill at the Acme Broadcasting Company party at Rockport Reservoir.
What a nice day for a company party, huh?
Oh, God, yes. I mean, it's just beautiful up here. And we deserve this, don't we?
I think that everybody on the staff deserves a nice party like this. I mean, we've all worked so hard to get this station to show in the ratings.
Yeah. Showing up in the top 35 stations ain't that easy either.
No.
Hey, look at everybody down there on the beach by the picnic table. We ought to hike down there.
No, we can get a much better shot at all of them with our paintball guns from up here.
Huh.
Now look at Mario there. I'll bet you I can knock that beer right out of his hand.
Good shot. hey, they can't see us up here, can they?
Well, apparently not. Hey, listen, see if you can splatter the side of Bessie with a volley of that green paint you got.
Righto. Just about spelled my name. Hey, they're all starting to scatter and take cover now. What a great party. Hey, see if you can hit Sunny before she makes it to that tree.
Okay. Oh, damn, I missed her. You know, she's so thin, there's not much of a target there. Hey, what's Ed Acme doing?
Well, it looks like he's pushed over the picnic table and he's using it as a barrier. Get out your binoculars.
Got him. Oh, my God. That's a 30-30 he's pulling out of his knapsack. Oh! And it looks like he's got a bead on us, too. That was too close.
Godfrey! Jeez, everybody else seems to be packing heat, too. Look at that. Mario's gunning back at us with some kind of flare gun.
Whoa!
Gee!
All right, Sonny thinks she's going to hit us clear up here with that little pistol of hers. Oh, but Acme's really got us pinned down with that thing.
Well, then I guess it's a good thing I brought this to the company party, isn't it?
Oh, an Uzi.
Yeah.
Bill, you the man. Oh, God, what a great party.
All right, 9:34.
If you have any questions for Howard Jones, he's in studio live with us right now. 877-602-9696. We're going to play his new song called Stand Up. Is that right?
It is, yeah.
He's in town for the show that's tomorrow that I think you can still get tickets to. It's at the Maverick Center.
Yeah. Along with English Beat, Wang Chung.
Modern English.
Modern English. And who do you open the show or do you rotate or what do you?
No, it's I end the evening.
You end the evening.
Well, it is the things can only get better.
Yeah, that's right. I was just reminding Howard when he was at our studio, right? We had barely started this radio station, I think, and we had a little crappy, I almost said the other word, studio down in Provo, and Howard came to that studio, and we talked to him on the air and so forth. And then he asked me after, do you know where I can get any wheatgrass juice? And I said, what?
This was a long time ago. It might be a hard thing to get in Provo.
Was that what it was? Wheatgrass juice?
Yeah.
I said, well, I don't know what that is. He said, well, you drink it.
That's right, you drink it. It's it's like a real health boost thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think I've ever had it since. It's really disgusting to drink.
I've since tried it, and it's really disgusting. And I don't know why people drink it.
But you went from being vegetarian to being full vegan.
Yeah, and now I'm back to being a vegetarian because it's a bit difficult on the road to be strictly vegan. Yeah. But I mean, probably 90% I am vegan. But it's like I always think do what you can if you care about those things. It's like it doesn't matter. You're like if you don't eat. Right. What you eat each day is important. Stay healthy.
Yeah.
Wheatgrass juice, that's what I say.
877-602-9696 is the number to call. Dave is on the line.
Hi, Dave. Do you have a question for Howard?
Yeah, Howard, big fan. Seen all your concerts, including winning tickets from these guys to see you back in New York.
Oh, great.
Are you still doing any work with Jane Wilden for the Ogos?
Sorry. Oh, right. Okay. No, that's no. That was a kind of one-off thing. We went to a castle in France to write songs together, and we wrote a song called what was it called? Tomorrow Is Now, and had a really great time because Jane really understood where I was coming from, and she was really most responsible for those lyrics. And it was great. That was a real highlight of the week. You had to write a song every day and then record it in the afternoon. And we were put together in groups of people, and that was a wonderful thing, Dave. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
Fabulous, guys. Bye.
See ya.
There you go. You've been working with quite a few people, though. Let's take a look here at the list. You toured with Ringo Starr.
Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, 6 weeks we did. It was back. God, it's quite a long time ago now. But if Ringo phones you up, says, "Can you join the band?" So,
maybe.
I'll see if I have time.
No, I don't know, honey. It's Ringo again. Not sure.
So that was great, and it was like Rolls Royce touring. Private jets,
wow.
4 seasons, police escorts.
Yeah, well, I guess Ringo Starr.
Ringo would need that.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
All right.
That's right. So I thought I'll never be experiencing that again.
877-602-9696. Let's go to Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Hey, guys. Good morning.
Hey.
Hi, Jason.
What's your question?
Howard. Well, not really a question. It's more of just a thank you. Howard was the music of my youth, and I feel like I always, you're always going back to the music when you were young, and it just, I can honestly say it changed my direction. It changed my life. Like you guys said, very positive, and I just love it. Every time I hear his music, it takes me back to the good old days. It's great.
Oh, well, thank you very much for saying that. That's really, really kind of you. That's what, every artist would like to hear, that, that it made a difference. Yeah.
Things can only get better whenever that song comes on. And I even, and I'm not the most positive person in the world, but when I hear that song, I just have to stop.
We need it
and
today
just
more than ever,
go,
really, I think.
Yep. It still resonates.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because as time's gone by, when I play it in the audience, you can tell, when I say, "And do you feel scared?" and people go, "I do," yeah, and it does resonate. But I won't stop and falter, so I'm not going to let it, destroy me or bring me down. I'm going to it's going to give me more energy to go forward.
Do you have? Thanks for
the
call.
Jason.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
There's one more coming in here in a second. Do you have a favorite song of your own? One that you just you love to do? And
I love playing "No One Is to Blame" because
That is a good one.
It's I don't know, it's because it's quite complex. Mostly my songs pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
You know what it's saying.
Yeah.
Whereas "No One Is to Blame" is a little bit more open to interpretation, and I'm constantly finding new ways to interpret it. And I played the show at the Greek Theatre just a few days ago, and I played that song like thousands of times, but suddenly something about that night, and I got goosebumps again. And I think,
wow,
that's
how nice that you can, after all this time, still feel that. Yeah.
I know, and it was, and I think because it's so much to do with what the audience is giving you back, and the feeling in the room,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's my latest favorite.
I think it's interesting. I used to be an actor, and I would one play I did 100 performances of it or something like that, and you have to try and find something new, or you'll just go crazy.
That's right.
So you can find something new in your songs every once in a while. You go, oh, yeah.
Let's go to Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. What's your question or comment?
I just had a quick question. Well, first of all, I've been going to Howard Jones since the 80s with my wife, and we just adore you.
Oh, thank you.
And in fact, you're kind enough to come out and say hi to us at Red Butte a couple of years ago, and that was really nice to see you. But we went and saw Thomas Dolby on Sunday, and I was curious if you'd ever thought about touring together.
Yeah, I think that will happen at one time. It'd be great. Tom's a friend, and we had this great experience in 1985 at the Grammys where we did a tribute to keyboards with Herbie Hancock and Stevie Wonder and me and Tom.
I remember that. Yeah.
And it was a real. I mean, that's a sort of bonding thing that we'll never forget. I mean, and also Tom and I were kind of pioneers of using the new technology, the drum machines and the sequencers and stuff. So we'll always be bonded through that. So yeah, I would love to have Tom tour with us. It'd be great.
I just found that video. I'm going to post it because I think people want to see
which video.
Howard at the Grammys.
The Grammys.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Tony.
It'd be amazing.
All right.
Thanks.
Let's go to Lisa real quick here. Lisa?
Hi.
Hi, what's your
Go
question?
ahead.
Yes. Hi. Hi, Howard.
Hi, Lisa.
The first time I saw you in concert was in 1985
Yeah.
at Park City.
Yeah.
And you had your brother, Martin,
Yes.
in your band with you.
Yeah.
And you had Jeremy as tour manager and
Yes.
Jed
Yes.
roller skating all over.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering what Martin's doing and if you're still friends with Jed and Jeremy.
Yeah, well,
they're doing.
that's a great question, and unfortunately, there's a nice answer I can give about it, which is Martin. Obviously, he's my brother, and we always keep in touch. But in my band now is Martin's son.
Oh, that's nice.
Phil Jones, and he's the most amazing keyboard player. I tell you, he just blows me away. So there's my huge connection with that. Jeremy I speak to him every week. He lives on the East Coast up in Ithaca, and he'll be coming to some of our shows. And Jed, still really, really good friends with Jed, and Jed comes to the shows and often features in some of our videos when we do video gigs.
There you go.
And Jed's like really busy. He brings African artists over from Africa, obviously, to give seminars, and Jed organises that. He's really into that kind of music. So, yeah, I can report that they're all thriving and doing really well. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Lisa.
See ya.
Quick from Corey, and then we'll have some messages and play Howard's new song. Corey.
Hey, Howard.
Hi,
Hey,
Corey.
Howard, thank you for all the amazing music. My wife and I finally got to see you a few years ago at Sandy Amphitheater, and it was
great.
just such a blast. So thank you.
Great, thanks.
And you have so many great songs. One of those songs is "No One Is to Blame"
Yep.
with Phil Collins.
Yeah.
And one of our best friend, faithful listeners, Stephanie, really hates Phil Collins. So what was it like working with Phil Collins?
Well, actually, no, I worked with him quite a lot because we did some of the Princess Trust concerts, for charity back in the day. And so I got to know him there, and such a warm character, amazing musician. And I actually worked with his son as well. I helped produce Simon Collins, one of his records, at my studio in Maidenhead, where you came. And so I can tell you that he's, if whether you like his music or not, he's a lovely man. And I'll always have a lot of affection for him. And of course, he produced "No One Is to Blame," and that turned out well.
Yeah.
It worked out well for everybody.
I'm not going to complain.
So tell your friend that there's nothing to hate there. Okay.
Thanks, Corey.
Yeah. Thanks, Corey.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to play Howard's new song. Not new song, but his new song, Stand Up.
Those are two different
I'm
things.
confused, yes. The new song is called Stand Up, and we'll play that right after these. So thank you. Stand by for that. Who's ready for a good laugh?
Join us.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
I have made a horrible mistake.
What? What's in the bag?
So we did a story last week.
Yeah.
About the new limited edition Oreo cookies.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It was like a graham.
No. Pretzel,
Oh, yeah,
chocolate pretzel Oreo,
Yeah.
which I got super excited
That sounds
about.
great.
Because I love a chocolate-covered
Yes,
pretzel.
Of course.
And I went to the Oreo website, and I was going to order a box. And I told you guys this when I went to the website. The box was like $10, but then the shipping was like $20. I'm like, well, I'm not going to do that. So I went to the grocery store, and on the shelf, I see
You see,
the chocolate-covered
that's them.
Oreo pretzel, and it says right on limited edition. They're not going to be around long. So what did I do? Knowing that I'm going to love this and not be able to get them, I bought 3 boxes of them because I'm like
3 packages.
3 packages
Okay.
because surely I'm going to want to put
You're gonna
this in
want
my
this.
food storage.
Yeah.
So this
They're-
is just a,
And they'll live forever.
and
so.
this is just a regular size package of Oreos.
Yeah.
Well, how- I
If you
forget.
go to x96.com/live, you can see.
All right.
They're horrible.
Really?
No.
Try it.
Okay.
I bought 3 of these. I went home. I went home. I opened the package. I poured myself a little glass of milk because I like a glass
the
of
way you
milk
like
with
'em,
my
yeah.
Oreo.
Hey, we got any milk out there?
I dunked it,
Jimmy, you bring any milk? Special milk?
and I put 4 Oreo cookies on a little plate with my milk because I get like a little coffee mug and
Smells good.
saucer.
Okay.
Put them on there. I ate one of them. I'm like, these are terrible.
So now this is supposed to be a pretzel.
The cookie
kind of
is
cookie.
the cookie is a pretzel.
The
And then
cookie
it's-
is a pretzel,
and it's
and the
got
filling
filling,
is it's
chocolate.
not the white Oreo
No,
filling. It's a
it's
chocolate
chocolate
filling. All right.
filling.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me what you think. Am I up in the night? They don't taste like a chocolate covered pretzel, that's for sure. They're weird, right?
No.
It's just different.
It's not what you were expecting, though, is
No,
it?
it's not what I was expecting.
And
But
maybe that's
I would like it to be more pretzel-y, but it doesn't taste bad.
it's bitter.
No, it's not.
oh, I'm not getting bitter.
I think that was bile. That was
But
the
no,
bile that you had,
I
the
got-
anger.
So I don't know if we want to put these in the chicken bucket because I got 3
No,
of
no.
these.
No, I'll take one
I
home.
don't want them. I'm so mad about this.
I don't know
Well,
what's the matter with you.
let's put one in the chicken bucket because Sue says ours are coming today. So.
I'll take one home.
I'm so mad. I get excited for the special. Like when the s'more ones came out, I did the same thing. I bought a couple and tucked them away because they're limited. When the Post Malone ones came, I brought them and I
Those
tucked
were
them
good.
away.
You still have them?
No, they're
No,
gone.
they're long gone. These would be good with milk, though.
These taste fine.
Let me try it again.
Try it again. Here. Oh, okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe you were just in a mood.
They're not, they don't really taste that pretzel-y, but they're good.
And maybe that's it. Maybe I had. It's my fault.
They're
I
a
had
little salty.
I had an expectation.
Go get some salt.
They seem
let's
salty already.
Let's open it up and sprinkle some salt on that
More
chocolate.
salt?
No, they seem salty to me already. I wouldn't put more salt on mine.
I don't know.
Well,
I went from the gamut of emotions from super excited to get home to try it.
I'm really pissed off about what's going on in the world. You,
full
of bile about a cookie.
Well, no, that's just it, Bill. I'm looking for the tiny things that will make me happy, and I thought this was going to be one of them.
Yeah, I think you just had an expectation of what it would be, and it didn't meet that expectation.
Because they're not bad.
I don't like it. Well, I'm lousy with chocolate covered pretzel Oreos.
I don't
now.
give one to the chicken bucket.
Well, I don't know if we ought to palm them off on somebody if you think they're awful.
If you win a chicken bucket, let us know how.
Let's put one cookie in every chicken bucket. We have interns who could wrap them. No.
And I'll tell you exactly what I did.
What?
I got home from the store and I took 2 of these downstairs to the food storage and put them on
And
the
put it in the
shelf.
storage.
And then I came upstairs and opened it and poured my milk and put the cookies. And then I went back downstairs.
So this forced you to
got 'em out.
go up and down the stairs 2 times. That was
Listen, I'm
terrible.
taking these to work. I hate them.
That'd also make you angry.
I had them all set. They were gonna get me through the next 2 months.
They have a little aftertaste.
They did a little bit.
Yeah,
but again, it's not necessarily a bad aftertaste, but it kind of lingers.
I'll take the ones that you don't want.
Okay.
I'll eat them.
Yeah, I think they're
all right.
They're fine.
Okay. Well,
sorry you had such a horrifying experience. I don't know.
I'm looking for
it'll be days before you get
know,
over this.
Luckily, we got a good Pope yesterday, or
So you had
my
some
whole
good
day
news.
would have been ruined.
Oh, damn, sorry.
That's okay. See, look, I just took one bite out of this one. I haven't even finished it yet.
Oh my God!
Finish it.
Finish it.
Finish it.
Finish it.
There you go.
I like it.
Yeah.
The chat room approves as well.
It's Howard Jones' new song, Stand Up. And he'll be in town, and I do think there are some tickets available if you would like to purchase them for Things That Can Only Get Better tour at the Maverick Center tomorrow, featuring full performances by Howard, Wang Chung, The English Beat, and Modern English.
Heard that song first on Nick's Pick at Noon on X96.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Hi, Nick.
Hi, guys.
Breaking new music first here? Is that? Yeah.
It's Nick Davis coming in the studio now, following Howard Jones.
Says that Howard Jones he's using a vintage analog synthesizer, returning to the Roland Jupiter 8, the same instrument he used on Billboard's Hot 100 Hits new song, Things Can Only Get Better, and What Is Love.
I found the video of Howard and Thomas Dolby and Herbie Hancock and Stevie Wonder at the Grammys. If you want to go to my Twitter account, you can see. And I believe Howard is wearing the same yellow suit that he wore at the
Big Ass Show,
at the Park West show.
All those years
all
ago.
Those years ago.
Yeah.
No, Nick didn't kick Howard out.
No.
Howard had to go.
He had to go. He's got to get some rest.
He shuffled out.
He's got phoners he's got to do.
He's got wheatgrass to look for.
No, it was cool. I saw like some fans outside the station waiting to catch him.
Yeah,
It was fun.
He's a big deal here.
We were going to try and sneak him in past those fans, and apparently he said, "Oh no, I know them.
Yeah.
They see me. Whenever I come to town, I know who those people are." So he's just what a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what he looked like, and we looked like years ago.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Isn't that cute?
Carrie, you got some cool facial hair going on there. I don't think I've ever seen facial hair
Will you
on
hand me that? Because since neither of these two do social media, here, let's do this.
Nick? Are you regrowing that hideous mustache?
No, why? This is where you go when you have nothing to talk about with me.
I can see that. I can see it.
It's been a couple of days. I do need to shave, but I've been keeping it down. I've been keeping it down.
All right.
It was nothing you ever said that made me stop. It was a guy at a barber shop who made a comment one time. And that.
What, did he threaten to slug you?
No, it was a really well put together man who told me, blonde mustache, huh? And that's the comment that's the comment.
Yeah, you don't want to go all Spencer Pratt.
That's the one that keeps me up at night.
Yep.
What year was this that you went to Howard?
I think there might be a
on the back,
on the
maybe?
back of it.
Does it say? All right. Well, let's do the promo, and then you can do that.
All right.
Because we got to make room for Nick.
Okay. Make way for Nick Davis.
Oh, I want to do this job so bad.
Yes.
Guys, you gotta move out of the way.
All right, here we go. Wednesday's Radio from Hell show is so round, so firm, so fully packed.
Boner of the day. Beat Gina, Frank Christ, and a fistful of concert tickets to give away.
Our veterinary friend, Dr. Josh Davis, will be here to answer your pet questions.
We also need you to email us at radiofromhell@x96.com with your things that must go.
It's a lot.
It's probably too much.
Radio from Hell, too much. Wednesday morning here on X96.
All right. Okay, then.
Nice. Said good?
Yeah.
All right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Things can only get better.
All right.
Good
Nick.
plug.
Nick is next. Stand by.